All right, what's good, man? The Unfiltered Sports Podcast is back from the hiatus. CEO has finally moved into his apartment. He's on his phone today. Next week, he'll be fine on his laptop. No, not next week. The week after, he'll be fine on his laptop. And I'm going to keep it real with you. I think we're going to talk about this. We probably should talk about this first. NFL free agency has been on horrible. But, CEO, did you miss the, as you call them, peasants while we were gone?
No, not really, no.
No. All right. Well, let's say what's up to the people. Khaleesi, what's up, bro? Jordan Francis, how you doing, bro? I'm feeling a lot better. Just my voice is still fucked up. CEO Rozier asks, will we convert to Islam? Because he's been fasting of Ramadan, but he said he is not Muslim.
So why would you, if you're not Muslim, why the hell would you do Ramadan if you're not fucking Muslim? I don't get it.
Yeah. We got the obese Master J in there. He needs someone that needs to be fasting. But see, I want to start off this week with Donkey of the Day. And this specifically goes to Rozier. So let me play the clip right now. Rozier. And CEO can fucking confirm this. It's been confirmed that Aaron Rodgers will not be going to the Minnesota Vikings. They're rolling out J.J. McCarthy. Whether that's a good idea or not, it really doesn't fucking matter. And how many fucking weeks, CEO, have we had to sit here and listen to Rozier's horse shit about Rodgers going to the Vikings when we said that makes no fucking sense. Even if Rodgers is better than J.J., J.J.'s on a rookie fucking deal and Rodgers is 41 years old.
Yeah, it makes no fucking – actually, you know, what we should do is – go over all the free agency moves, team by team.
Well, shit. I'm gonna keep it real. There hasn't been that many. Well. Time out. My first one, CEO. Did we talk about DK Metcalf going to the Steelers?
No, we didn't.
Okay. Well, what's your thoughts on? Well, as you know, as a Ravens fan, they're in your fucking division. What's your thoughts on that, CEO?
My thoughts are that they're fucking cooked because they have no quarterback. Zero quarterback.
Yeah.
I mean, let's be honest. I mean, who's going to be throwing the ball to them?
Either Aaron Rodgers or Russell Wilson.
Aaron Rodgers went to the facility. No deal was done, right?
Yep.
They're probably going to go back to Russ. You know what I'm saying? Either Russ or Mason Rudolph is going to be throwing the ball to DK Metcalf. Do you think? Do you guys think anyone's scared? Like, first of all, DK is a good receiver, but he's not like the best. So it's not like Justin Jefferson. You're like, well, we have to deal with Jamar Chase like 2 times a year, and even though he cooks us for like 200 yards a game, we still win. So I'm not afraid of no fucking DK Metcalf. Fuck.
I mean. Russ does have a connection with DK because they played together, but I mean, I don't even know if Russ is gonna go back. Don't you think? Like, I'm sorry, like at this point, you have Russ in your facility. He's willing to play for you guys, and you let him walk.
Right.
And like, I'm sorry, at this point in their careers, I'd rather have Russ than Rodgers. Rodgers is a fucking diva. I'm sorry, you're 41 and you're a diva. I'm sorry, no. I'm sorry, no. Let me get the 36-year-old who's willing to shut up and fucking play.
I mean, listen, in terms of like free agent quarterbacks, Rodgers is probably the best option. But it's not really saying much. But at the same time, it's like Pittsburgh Steelers are like who are you gonna go with? Russ? You know, with Russ, it's gonna be absolutely dog shit because Russ is beyond washed. And then you got Mason Rudolph. Like, you got nobody. I mean, you might as well try Rodgers. I mean, it's going to be another year of Tomlin barely making the playoffs and get bounced first round. I don't think he wants to do that again.
Are we sure? I mean, Rodgers is go 28 for 13 or 28 and 11, whatever the case may be. Are we sure he's just a fucking headache at this point? It's like, dog, just fucking sign already. Like, you're doing this, you're doing that. It's like, shut the fuck up, bro. Yo, Rozier, bro, he's not going. The Vikings literally just came out and said they're not signing Rodgers. Get that through your fucking head.
No, but I don't get it. Like, what's his name? JJ got injured his first year, so he didn't play. And if they got Rodgers, he would get benched for his second year. So you're basically wasting all of his rookie contract, and then you're gonna have to give him make him the highest paid player in the league if he has only one decent season.
A la Jordan Love.
A la Jordan Love, exactly. And like Jordan Love, I'm not even sure about Jordan Love. They had to give him a contract off of 1 year that was okay, and like we're not sure if he's going to be great.
Yeah, like they're not. He could be a mentor. Okay, listen, I want to debunk this. Great quarterbacks don't want to be mentors. You know who the best mentors are? The fucking backups. Mark Sanchez's, Nick Foles. Those are the great mentors. Aaron Rodgers is trying. You think Aaron Rodgers gives a fuck about JJ McCarthy's development?
No, like Alex Smith.
Alex Smith, good example.
Like those are the quarterbacks. I mean, like I guess Jameis Winston, you could probably put him in that category.
Yeah, because he could tell you like backup quarterbacks. Ryan Fitzpatrick, CEO.
Right.
Those are the best quarterbacks to be mentored on.
These because they know, because these quarterbacks know they're not the future, and they know they're just there to help out the rookie quarterback. When you're someone like Rodgers, you're like a Hall of Fame quarterback, and you're just like, I'm still the guy. That's the problem.
I'll give you an example, bro. I'll give you guys an example. There's a reason why Aaron Rodgers didn't help out Jordan Love. There's a reason why Brett Favre didn't help out Aaron Rodgers. There's a reason why Tom Brady didn't want Jimmy G on the team. Great quarterbacks, especially Joe Montana with Steve Young. Great quarterbacks want to play. These backup guys like Sanchez and Foles, they know they're there for a check, but they also don't mind helping out the team.
Joe Flacco wasn't even like a great legend quarterback, and he didn't want to fucking mentor Lamar.
Facts. Because he still thought he'd compete. Well, here's Rozier. He said in the Pat McAfee show that he would be a mentor. He would mentor the hell out of the QB if you didn't watch. Aaron Rodgers says a lot of fucking things that we shouldn't fucking believe.
You watch
he
the
said
Pat
he wants to run for president. Like,
first of all, you watch the Pat McAfee show like a moron, right? That's one.
Facts, yeah.
And second of all, I mean, Aaron Rodgers, bro, okay, he says, I want to mentor. Like, are you really going to take him at his word? Like, really? I mean, didn't he say when he was with the Jets that, everyone, we're locked in and no one should be missing training camp, and then he went to Egypt or some shit?
Out of mandatory camp.
Like, come on, bro.
Like, bro, like, Aaron Rodgers, like, the reasonable, and plus, why would you want to go to Minnesota? I'd rather, at this point, I might keep it real. I think CEO said it. He might have to fucking retire. Because if you go to Pittsburgh, you're going to get clapped by the Bengals and Ravens. If you go to Minnesota, you're going to get clapped by the Lions. Well, so what's the point?
I mean, there's not really, Las Vegas, they got Geno, by the way. Horrible acquisition because Geno sucks dick. But
it's Pete Carroll's guy, CEO.
But listen, if they, like, there's really no place where he can go. Listen, the Jets were the best place that he could go because they had the roster, and that didn't work out.
Yeah, and I mean, speaking of the Jets, they got Justin Fields, CEO, for a 2-year, $40 million deal. I've never seen a guy who played 3 fucking games last year and got benched for a wash guy get 2 years, $40 million. What's your thoughts?
Listen, I'm tired of the whole Justin Fields saga. I don't dislike him personally, right? So this isn't anything against him personally, but I'm tired of his fans because his fans are stupid. All right, Justin Fields is a backup quarterback. I've been said this since his second year in Chicago. I was like, this dude sucks. He stinks. Yeah. He is a backup quarterback. Now, if the Jets go out there and get a quarterback, like they move up or some shit, and then I can kind of understand it, right?
Yeah, sure.
But if they don't do it, and they're like, they're banking on fucking Justin Fields. Listen, Justin Fields is a backup quarterback, and he's not even. And the worst thing is, it's not like he's going to a place like Minnesota with the head coach Kevin O'Connell that can make him look better than he really is, just like he did with Sam Darnold, right? He's going to the fucking New York Jets with that asshole Aaron Glenn or whatever his name is.
He's a defensive coach.
Who's a defensive coach. You're going to put Justin Fields, a dude that can't throw to save his life, or it has accuracy issues, right? And then because he can't get the ball to his receivers on time, the offensive line has to hold for like every other play. You're telling that guy that he has to go team up with a defensive head coach in a dysfunctional New York franchise. Are you kidding me?
By the way, is Nathaniel Hackett still the OC?
He shouldn't be.
If he is, the GG's.
No,
GG's.
it's already, but if there's no way. Okay,
Also,
no,
can I
they got rid
make
of
this
it.
theory, CEO? For some reason, people say, well, if Justin Fields started the whole season, the Steelers would have a better record and they would have advanced in the playoffs. That is bullshit. Bullshit. Like, get the fuck out of here, bro.
Well, listen, I hate the fact that people are like, but you saw he was like 4-0 with the Steelers or some shit, right?
You're like
And
he's like 3-1.
I'm like, there's a reason. Why would the Steelers, who generally aren't a retarded franchise, right?
Yep.
Why would the Steelers sit a young, exciting quarterback, right? Exciting in parentheses because they're exciting he's only exciting to fucking retards, right? But
Yeah.
exciting quarterback, young, that this could be their quote franchise guy, right?
Yep.
Why would they sit him on a winning record to put in a old, corny, washed quarterback veteran? Why would they do that?
And also, why did George Pickens stop bitching when Russell Wilson got in the starting lineup, CEO?
Because Justin Fields stinks and couldn't find him open.
Yeah. It's
Like,
like, he
this is nothing.
sucks.
No, it's not. I'm okay with Fields getting his money. Congratulations, fleecing.
Yeah, fact.
Like, I'm happy you got your money. You're a good person, so you deserve your money. So that's
Yeah.
not me hating on that. But just from a football perspective, like, if you don't go out there and draft a quarterback, if you're not moving up for one of these two assholes, Cam Ward and Shador, who we're not even high on, but that's about it. If you don't get one of these people, what the fuck are you doing? Like,
I mean, CEO, maybe this is a genius gameplay. Maybe they'll stink so bad with Fields next year. They'll have a top pick for next year because they know these assholes are going to be ass next year.
I mean, yeah, I guess that's a plan, but it's like if you're the head coach, you kind of want to, you know, like to get something going because this is the Jets. You only have a job for like 2-3 years max.
Yeah, it has a fact. I mean, well, it's Aaron Glenn's fault for not focusing on the Vikings and taking the Jets' job. So, it is what it is there. Also, a CEO, I know you really want to talk about this. Famous Jameis has went to the New York Giants, CEO. Your thoughts, CEO?
Okay, first of all, I
Eat some
they
W's over
had
there in New York, CEO.
no. It's just like okay, Jameis, Mr. Crab Legs goes to New York. People who like I hate this because not because I dislike James. He's a good guy and all right.
Yeah.
Like, congratulations to him for getting money. That's not the issue. The issue is the New York fans are like, oh, I'm glad we got Jameis Winston. I'm like, why? Like, there's
What
like,
are you
why?
talking about, CEO? And also, he's a Florida State Seminole as well, too, CEO. But
Yeah, no, I get it. But most of these assholes are Rutgers and Syracuse fans. So they don't really share that same connection. The issue with the whole Jameis Winston, listen, he's a backup. He's a stopgap quarterback. We know this. But at the same time, it's like, what is the point in bringing in this dude? Like, because if I'm like, what is Dable and Shane thinking, right? Because I'm thinking it from the perspective of these assholes have 1 year, RJ, 1 year, and if they don't have a decent season, they're out of here. They're gone.
yep.
Like this is why I don't get it. I'm like, first of all, these assholes should have been gone after. Like there should be a new regime right now, but there isn't because mayors are on crack apparently, right? So they kept Shane and they kept Dable. If I'm Dable, you really brought in James fucking Winston. At least I know Rogers is a diva or whatever, but it's like at least I have some hope, right? With
Yep.
Rodgers at quarterback to have a decent season, at least some hope. But no, you get Jameis Winston, who's good for about 2 to 3 games. Then he's losing all the way to the rest of the season. You're probably going to bench him for fucking. I don't even know who's their backup. Do you even have a backup?
I think it's DeVito.
You're going to bench him for Tommy Two Guns, who's going to stink it up too. right?
Or
Like it makes no sense because I'm like, you have to get Rodgers because at least he's a veteran, and Dable can communicate. But it's like Jameis is going to throw like 50 picks in one game, right? Dable might get fired halfway through the season. Like
really a Giants coach getting fired through in the middle of the season. Like we haven't seen that before, CEO.
it's just so idiotic. Because listen, okay, there's no hope, and this is people think, oh, you're just a Giants hater, and I'm just like, no. Giants are such a mess of an organization. You have to look at it like this, RJ. First of all, the fact that you kept Shane and Dable in place for one extra year when you're trying to draft your future NFL rookie, that already set you up for failure. All right.
Yep.
So off the rip, we're starting off horrible. All right. But not only that, you get crab legs who's going to guarantee to lose you at least 15 games. All right.
Yep.
And then on top of that, they're going to draft a quarterback, whether that's probably going to be Shador, right? Because I think Cam is probably going to get taken before him. And they're
Yep.
going to get Shador, or if they do something retarded, because we know it's the Giants, they'll draft fucking what's that asshole's name? That white dude, Jackson something.
Oh, Jackson Dart.
They'll do some asshole Daniel Jones move and get Dart at the third overall pick or some shit like that, right?
That would be hilarious.
and then and then and then James is going to stink it up. They'll get fired halfway through. Whoever the quarterback is, whether it's Shador or Dart or wherever the fuck, it's going to be. They're going to leave a vacancy. They're going to have to get a new head coach. Dysfunction all over again. This organization is a clown show and an embarrassment to the. Like y'all, the Eagles won a Super Bowl because of your dumbasses. All right, because
Yep.
I hate the
Well,
Giants.
hold on,
You guys are
Come on,
fucking trash.
CEO. Washington might have got a franchise quarterback because of the Giants.
Because of the Giants, right? You let the Commanders, who have been horrible, who have been one of the worst teams since the fucking 70s, and you like their whole. You gave them new life. Now they're one of the better teams in the NFC East, right?
Yep.
And you with the whole Saquon debacle because you decided to pay up that bum Daniel Jones, right? You decided to pay him, and now all Saquon went to the rival Eagles or whatever the fuck. And we all know Saquon helped them win that Super Bowl.
Of course.
Now those assholes in Philly who are a bunch of queers, right? Those assholes get a hoist another Lombardi within a 7 year span, and then the quarterback that you could have drafted, right? That guy, his rookie year went to the championship game, and you're here stuck with Tyrone Tracy and Jameis Winston.
Yeah.
What a God! The Giants are such a like. I'm seriously considering if you're a Giants fan, you might be retarded or you might be mentally unstable at this point. Because like I don't know how you can withstand such abuse.
I mean, we'll see. There's a reason why I abandoned ship. Well, there's a reason why I abandoned ship. Like, this is not the fan base. I think every year you know me, I shit on the fan base. Even as a fan, I'm like, I can't take this shit anymore. And like now you're gonna take a chance on Shador, who I'm not even sold on. And even if you get Cam Ward, I'm not sold on him either. Like, come on, bro.
No, this is a weak. This is a very weak quarterback draft. The only two viable options are Cam Ward and Shador. And Cam Ward, bro. I mean, they're doing their hype job, right, to push him
Oh
up.
my gosh, the fucking dick riding of this guy.
Because no, this is what's happening, right? Because we all knew what Cam Ward was. Like this dude would have won in like the fourth round last year's draft, right? And
Well,
now
see,
they're
he
trying
was
to
in the draft last year and he was projected to go undrafted. People forget about that.
like people are trying to talk him up. Be like, oh, Cam Ward, if he went in last year's draft, he would have got picked ahead of Bo Nixon and Michael Penix.
Yeah, okay.
And I'm just sitting there like, we're at that stage of the draft where they're going to get a quarterback who we know isn't as good as people think they are. We know Cam Ward is not going to be anything special, but they're going to hype him up because they need that quarterback. They need to pump up that hype machine for the draft. And but we know like Shador, bro, Shador. Shador, I just want to say something. Like, if Shador Sanders was in last year's draft, he probably would have got picked not ahead of Caleb, not ahead of Daniels, not ahead of Bo, not ahead of Penix. He probably would have got picked fifth,
Yeah, so probably for JJ.
probably before JJ. And Cam Ward, bro, like the hype job on him, like, oh, he's this, he's that, he's that. Like, my God, bro. I'm like,
He had one good year. Like, get the hell out of here, dog. He's like all he is a darker version of Spencer Rattler. That's all he is.
bro, this is what's gonna happen, right? They're gonna not only that, they're gonna hype up Milrow, that dude from
Yeah,
Alabama who stinks.
yep.
Yeah, who stinks. The dude's hot garbage, right? They're gonna
They're gonna
hype him
hype
up.
Gabriel and Quinn Ewers.
You were like, listen, the Giants are going to draft their quarterback. It's probably gonna be Shador, but they might do something stupid and draft like Dylan Gabriel third overall. We know
I
what like
I hope they do.
and but listen, I do think Cam is going to get picked in one of the first two, right? And you know what? I think Tennessee's going to pick him,
I agree.
and he's going to stink it up in Tennessee, bro. That dude's going to stink it up in Tennessee.
Well, who's their head coach now? I don't even know who the fucking head coach is. Like their head coach is garbage. Who the fuck's gonna be there to train them? Will Levis? You have Will Levis fucking train him? The guy who's still trying to prove it. Like, get the fuck out of here.
Right. I mean, it's a mess over. I mean, with the quarterback draft. If I'm looking for a quarterback, like the smartest thing that the Giants could do, or anybody looking for a franchise quarterback, is just pick the best player available, right? Whether that be Abdul Carter or Travis Hunter, whatever the fuck you're gonna pick, right? You pick one of those guys, and you get a quarterback in like the second or third round, right? Whoever's left, and you see if you have anything left, like because do y'all really want to take a chance on Cam Ward and Shador? Like, really?
Well, you know they're gonna do that because this is this goes back to the point that you should have fired Brian Dable and Joe Shane last year because at least if you guys would have had a new regime, they would have been like, okay, I have a year, I can spend a year doing dumb shit.
Right.
Now these guys are like, fuck, we gotta save our jobs. Let's take Shador Sanders the fuck out of here and put him behind Jameis Winston.
Listen, I personally think that the Giants are going to go for Shador, right? Because I think it's going to go like Titans are going to get Cam Ward, right? I think the Browns are going to get Travis Hunter, and then the Giants are going to pick Shador.
Or the Browns could trade that pick. So you
Yeah,
never
they
know.
could trade that pick, and a person get. Now, listen, if Cam and Shador off the board, like the Giants, either they're going to draft like Abdul Carter or something like, or Travis or something like that, right?
Yeah.
Or if they're really stupid, they're gonna draft like they're gonna overdraft a quarterback like Dart or something.
I will love that. I will love that. Browns
And
not
it's
getting
gonna be
Travis.
Daniel Jones 2.0.
Rozier says you're dumb because he said the Browns are not getting Travis Hunter. The Pats are taking him.
But why wouldn't the Browns take Travis Hunter if they're if he's there? Like, listen, the only reason, like, I personally think if Shador and his father wasn't such a clown show, right? I personally think that the Browns would have got Shador, right? Because
Mm-hmm.
this is the last year that Watson's going to be in the Browns,
Yep.
and they can have Shador waiting for them, so they need a quarterback. So that would probably be the move, right? But the issue here is that I'm pretty sure that Shador is not going to want to go to the Browns,
Yep.
and the father, not like he's so good, right, that he should be able to dictate where he goes. Because let's be honest, he's not that hot of a prospect at the quarterback position. But because of his name, like they're probably going to avoid him, and they're probably going to go pick up some. Like they could pick up Shador, which would be okay. I wouldn't mind him going to the Browns because they're going to stink it up anyway, right? So
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind that personally. But if I don't see it happening, they're probably going to go with Abdul or Travis Hunter. I think Travis Hunter because they just gave Miles Garrett that extension,
Yep.
so I can see Travis Hunter, and then the Giants going for Shador. But listen, the Patriots. First of all, Najee, Patriots are so irrelevant right now. Like no one cares who y'all get. No one cares.
And also, can I just say something? I'm not sold on this Drake May hype. I don't care if you have Mike Vrabel or not.
No, I'm not sold on the Drake May. Like everyone's like, "Oh my God, my bad. I was wrong on Drake May." I'm like, they stunk last year, and Drake May was putting up points in garbage time and getting like 3 picks a game. Like, what do you mean he's good,
Sounds like he used that North Carolina CEO again.
bro? I'm just tired. You know, I'm tired. I'm tired of people not knowing football. You know, what's funny? We don't get paid to analyze quarterbacks. Yeah, we do a better job than most of these analysts on these quarterbacks. Funny
Yeah,
how that works.
yeah, that's a fact. And I got all this fucking hate from my Cam. Bro, for a guy who didn't even make the playoffs last year and on a stacked team is getting all this fucking hype. Cam Ward stinks. I'm sorry, he stinks.
Bro, listen. I know you made that video. People are like, "Oh my God, you're so stupid. He's so good," and I'm just like, I can understand if you made that video, like saying something like Caleb Williams gonna suck, or even when Trevor Lawrence was hyped
Yeah,
up before he got drafted. Oh, Trevor Lawrence is gonna stink, right?
yeah,
Like I would understand people going after you in the comments because it would kind of make more sense because you know the hype and the like legitimate hype.
yeah.
But this is Cam Ward we're talking about. Like you guys are acting like if this asshole doesn't go to the Tennessee, like his career is over. Like uh,
His career is over, to be honest with you.
he's going to Tennessee, bro. When has Tennessee ever had a good quarterback?
Steve McNair, and I was like back in the early 2000s. Like, come on, yeah. He's going to Tennessee. Who the fuck is he throwing to? Who's on their team, CEO?
They don't even have Derrick Henry anymore, bro. That can carry the load. They have
Yeah, who they fucking got? They got that old Cowboys running back. I forget his name.
they got Pollard, right? They got Pollard.
Pollard. Yeah, Tony Pollard. There you go.
They got no receivers. D Hop was they traded AJ Brown and they traded D Hop. Now they got who's their fucking who's their receiver again? Do you know anybody in the receiving corps?
I don't even know. I don't know.
Who the hell? Oh my bad, Calvin Ridley. Ooh,
Oh
like
yeah, Calvin Ridley. Yeah,
yeah, I'm shaking. Like fuck out of here, bro. Calvin Ridley hasn't been relevant since Julio left the Falcons.
Apex Jack. Marcus Mariota was ass. He got injured and made like 1 year in 1 year where he made the playoffs. They fucking got blown out by the Patriots. He was dog shit. Get the fuck out of here.
So no, my whole thing is if he
Something to
goes,
Giants are
if
retarded.
yeah, if he Browns are retarded, but Cam Ward is going to go to Tennessee and he's going to stink. Okay,
Yeah, that's a fact. But CEO, with that being said, CEO, your thoughts on NFL free agency this year, CEO?
listen, I don't like this NFL free agency. I think it sucks horribly. Right? I think it stinks.
Sucks balls.
You know why it stinks? First of all, Miles Garrett stayed with the Browns. I'm very disappointed with that. I thought he was going to go somewhere exciting, mix things up, go to a contender, but that asshole only wanted to get paid more. All right.
Yeah.
So fuck him, and I hope he stays poverty with the Browns forever because that's what's
Well,
gonna happen.
that's guaranteed. Max Crosby went to the fucking. He went back to the Raiders.
Okay, first of all, Max Crosby, fuck you. All right, you went back to Las Vegas. Like, congratulations, you're just white Miles Garrett, gonna stink it up with the Las Vegas Raiders. And you know what? You know what pisses me off? After these assholes are washed up and barely a household name anymore, the Ravens are probably gonna pick them up just like they did with Hopkins. Like, like this is what pisses me off. Like, you assholes stayed with your prime years with the Browns and the Raiders. And the Miles Garrett, I know you were like, oh, I want to go to a different team. No, actually, you just wanted to get paid. Okay, you could have got paid. Guess what? You could have got paid on a contender, but no, you decided to go back to the fucking Browns, you idiot.
Yeah, it's like you talk all that shit just to fucking go back.
Like,
Like
fuck
Matt,
out.
I'll give Max Crosby this. He didn't talk shit. He just resigned, which is fine. But you make that long Instagram post. I'm talking about Miles Garrett. You make that long ass Instagram post, and then they're like, "We're not trading you." You said, "Okay, I'll sign the extension." What a bitch move.
I know. I mean, first of all, it's like you teased because we were like, "Oh, where's Miles going to go? Is he going to go to which contender team?" Like, I thought it was going to be something entertaining, but no. Max Crosby stays with the Raiders. Miles Garrett stays with the Browns. What's that? First of all, we all heard the rumors about and it's not only those two assholes. I think did we hear the rumors about Tyreek Hill getting moved or something?
Yeah, that never fucking happened.
And that's not happening.
Yeah,
Okay, so he's not moving, and I'm sure there was a whole lot. I think there were some other defensive names out there, pass rushers.
Kirk still hasn't gotten traded either.
Who?
Kirk, he hasn't still gotten traded.
Yeah, he hasn't got traded. Listen, Trey Hendrickson, he's still with the Bengals, and the Bengals are trying to retain him. I don't know how after they paid T. Higgins. And they paid Jamar Chase. So they're going to try to retain him. Micah Parsons is in talks with the Cowboys to see if they can retain him. Like, this stinks. There's no major shakeup. There's nothing. I mean, there's nothing exciting to happen. I mean, what was the major shock in the world that Debo went to the Commanders? I mean, he was already washed.
Gino to the Raiders, CEO.
Man,
DK to the Steelers. Who else got traded? I don't fucking know. I can't. Just the Fields to the Jets. You know
bro,
what I'm saying?
this free
Bro,
free
the
agency.
highlight of this is Russell Wilson and fucking Aaron Rodgers. Two guys. This isn't 2015 anymore. No one gives a fuck about these guys anymore.
No, they don't. And it's just like there's
You know, so
nothing
can I
that.
just say something about DK?
Yeah,
At
go.
least I made a video about DK going to the Chiefs. At least if he went to the Chiefs, I would have been like, oh shit, the Chiefs are trying to redeem themselves. He went to Pittsburgh to fucking rot.
Yeah,
Get
he
the
won
fuck
the pitch. Yeah, listen, the Pittsburgh's just named. They're going to stink it up. They're going to Mike Tomlin's going to find a way to sneak into the playoffs. They're going to get wrecked in the first round in the wild card round, and that's going to be the end of it. The Steelers fans are going to call for his job. Like, it's going to be a cycle, perpetual cycle. Listen, DK to the Steelers doesn't matter. You know why it doesn't matter? There is no quarterback in Pittsburgh. There's no There's Mason Rudolph is the quarterback right now.
Yeah, he's dog shit.
Like, I don't care if they have Jerry Rice. I don't care if they have Megatron. I don't care if they have Terrell Owens, right? If
Yep.
you have Mason Rudolph throwing you the ball, you're going to stink.
I mean, facts. I mean, bro, like the Chiefs had fucking Tyreek Hill and fucking Travis Kelce, and they had Alex Smith throwing them the ball. They didn't get out the first round, CEO. You remember those days?
Yeah, and facts. But first of all, Milton Williams to the pass, no one cares. Najee, that's who, and
Mel, who cares?
Joey Bosa. Joey Bosa hasn't been relevant since 4 years ago. All right,
I'm
he's been
sorry, Joe Burrow is a bum. Can we finally admit this guy's a bust?
yeah, he's a bust. Like his brother's better than him. I'll give him that.
Absolutely, 100%.
But they're both injury prone. But his brother's better. Joey Bosa's going to do nothing with the Bills. He's going to be he's going to be Von Miller 2.0.
2.0. That's exactly. But CEO, I said this to my boy because he's a Bills fan. I said, bro. He said, I love this move. I'm like, bro. All this dude is literally Von Miller. Are you worse version of Von Miller? Because keep in mind, CEO, at least Von Miller had a good stretch with the Rams and won a Super Bowl. What the fuck did Joey Bosa do the last 3 fucking years? Like, come
Get
on,
injured.
bro.
Get injured. That's all he did.
Injured. Like he's not like they rather keep Khalil Mack, who they didn't draft for a 1-year deal, than keep Joey Bosa. That's just telling you something. And speaking of the Bills, I'm sorry to say this, Bills, you're not doing anything next year. I'm just letting you know that you're going to lose to the Chiefs again or Cincinnati because I mean you signed Joey Bosa, you signed Josh Allen. That's it.
No, they're not.
See, can I just say something real quick?
Yeah.
Because I gotta get on your team too. listen, if this was 2018, even 2020 CEO, 2021, I will understand you guys getting DeAndre Hopkins. It's 2025. Listen, the AFC is literally the Chiefs are down. They're down and out, and the Bills and the Ravens ain't doing shit about it at all.
No, they're not.
It's like what the enemy is wounded, and you're not doing anything about it. Okay, fine. They re-signed Josh Allen. Okay, fine, cool. That's it? You're gonna run out fucking Amari Cooper out there? Are you serious right now, dog? Get the fuck out of here.
Listen, Rob, I mean, it is what it is. When it comes to AFC, we're going to have to see what happens with the AFC. I mean, it's probably just going to be the Chiefs being shit again and somehow making it to the Super Bowl. And then we'll see what happens after that. But listen, this free agency's trash. I don't care if the Chiefs lost Joe Thuney. He kind of sucks. And after that Super Bowl performance, I know he's a guard and they put him at tackle, which was retarded, but still, bro, that nigga sucked dick. like he went to the Bears and he's gonna stink it up for the Bears. The Bears aren't gonna do shit.
And also, I want to say something here too. Now, like I said before in my DK Metcalf video, the Chiefs I think they are desperate. I think they're a wounded animal. I don't think they're just going to sleepwalk through the season. I think that Super Bowl, because we could sit here and shit on Andy Reid and Mahomes and stuff, but they're smart guys. I mean, we remember the last time they fucking lost the Super Bowl, they fucking went out and balled out. So right. I will say this. Now with J.J. McCarthy starting now, I do think Justin Jefferson will demand a trade. And it would not shock me if the Chiefs go get him because, I mean, they have nobody. So if the Bills and fucking Ravens don't do anything about that.
I mean, the Ravens got no money.
Yeah, that is a fucking fact. I forgot about it. They just
We're paying Lamar. We're paying Ronnie Stanley. We're paying way too many people. They got to pay Kyle Hamilton, who's the best safety in football.
Yeah, so, I mean.
Yeah, we're not doing it. I mean, listen, it is what it is. I'm not putting it. We'll see what happens with the AFC. But
the Vikings should at least go to the NFC Championship game. Where the fuck are you, Rozier? Where the fuck are you getting the Vikings going to the NFC? The Vikings might miss the playoffs next year.
Yeah, that's true.
The fuck out of here, dog. The Vikings should no, bro. The Vikings are a one-hit fucking wonder. They're the Giants of the 2024. Remember when the Giants made the playoffs in 2022, CEO, and they made all these quote flashy moves? They're not doing shit. And I like Kevin O'Connell, but they're not doing shit. They have J.J. McCarthy at their quarterback position.
Yeah, well, we have to see what he does. I don't think he's going to be anything like special, but we're going to see what he does.
He needs a run. Bro, he worked with Jim Harbaugh. Jim Harbaugh is the definition of check the ball down and fucking run the ball. Kevin O'Connell's the complete opposite. There's a reason why Sam Darnold was in the MVP conversation.
Oh, okay. First of all, I don't care if they got Jonathan Allen or Will Fries, where the fuck that is. All right, I don't.
Who the fuck is Will Fries? And Jonathan Allen's.
Whoa, they got Will Fries. Oh shit.
You want a burger with that too? You dumb fuck?
Fuck out of here, nigga. Like Will Fries.
Who gives a fuck? Well, who cares about Will Fries? Who the fuck is Will Fries?
This is the first time I'm hearing about who the fuck is from Indy. Like Will Fries is a good O-line protector. Oh, okay, he's a one-hit wonder at the guard position.
And by the way, didn't fucking was Flacco and fucking what's his name? What's his name?
Got fucking Will Fries. Shit.
Didn't fucking AR and fucking Flacco get injured behind that offensive line? So he's not that fucking good. And he came from the fucking Indy. Indy sucked dick.
No, Najee, you're going to be wrong because they have J.J. McCarthy, a rookie who has to go through a learning curve, right? Yeah, he does have Kevin O'Connell helping him out, which is good, and a good receiving core, but they're not going to go to the NFC Championship game. You're on crack, all right? Like, that's not going to happen.
Bro, they couldn't even beat the Rams, who gotten better. Devontae Adams is better at this point than fucking Cooper Kupp. What makes you think they're going to beat the Rams this year? Like, get
no, I mean, this asshole, I like the teams I would see in the championship. You could say the Eagles, even though I hope they don't.
If your name's not Philadelphia or the Chiefs, you have no, and maybe the Bills or the
Now,
Ravens.
we're talking about the NFC, right? So
Okay,
the
NFC. Okay, if you're even the Eagles, like the Super Bowl hangover, but even with that, who the NFC is why. And I'm sorry, the Vikings are not in there. They
okay,
might be the
well,
best. Oh, go ahead, Seal.
no, so you're right. I mean, Sam Darnold is a bump, but what makes you think that JJ McCarthy is anything better than what we saw previously last year from Sam Darnold? Like,
And see, and Rozier. Well, go ahead, Seal before I roast on Rozier.
the he's a rookie. He's essentially a rookie, right? Because his first year he was injured. He got a major injury. He had to rehab it all year, so it's not like he was practicing and sitting and getting better, right? The motherfucker had to rehab the whole year. So this is basically going to be his rookie year. You're expecting him to be better than Sam Darnold was in the regular season. But by the way, Sam Darnold had a decent regular season,
Yeah.
and you're expecting him to go all the way to the NFC Championship with no growing pains. On what basis do you think that JJ McCarthy is going to make that happen? Like, get the fuck out of here, bro. Just because they had a good defense, I'll give you that, and Kevin O'Connell is really good. But at the same time, you're comparing a rookie, basically a rookie, to Sam Darnold, who's in year 7 or 8.
Yeah.
Like,
Listen, I want to say something, Rozier. You have to be the biggest idiot in the chat right now. I have to say that right now. I think CEO can agree. Bro, the Lions whooped on them. Now, granted, the Lions did lose Ben Johnson, all them. That's cool. That's fine. Guess where Ben Johnson went? He went to the Bears, who whooped on the fucking Vikings. So that's 2 losses. That's like 4 losses right there. Then the Packers beat them, I think, once this year. Listen, bro, I'm sorry. I'm not. Kevin O'Connell is a good coach, but I'm sorry. He's a bozo. The last 3 big games he was in, he fucking sucked. He lost to Daniel Jones and the Giants. He lost to the Vikings, good team, and then he got smoked by the fucking Rams. We can sit here and blame Sam Darnold all we fucking want. Sam Darnold, we know what Sam Darnold is. When you're calling horrible protection, when you're calling for Sam Darnold to throw the ball, that's a you problem. That's a coaching problem.
yeah.
Brian Flores is blitzing Matthew Stafford, one of the best passers in the NFL. In what world do you think? And now you're going from Sam Darnold to JJ McCarthy. Get the fuck out of here.
And Najee, what does Jaden Daniels taking the team to the NFC Championship game have anything to do with JJ McCarthy taking the Vikings to the championship
Oh my
game?
gosh. Oh my gosh.
What
Hey,
does
hey,
that have
hey,
anything to do with one
Rozier.
another?
Hey, Rozier. You do realize there was 5 quarterbacks taken. One of them didn't start. The other one made it to the playoff game. The other 2 didn't even make the playoffs. Just because you're a rookie quarterback doesn't mean you're going to make the playoffs. That does not mean shit.
I see their schedule. Okay, Najee, even if they made the playoffs, right, which is a possibility, if
Yeah.
they made the playoffs, to think that they're going to go all the way to the NFC Championship game is retarded. And you're comparing Jaden Daniels to JJ McCarthy. First of all, they're not the same quarterback. And just because Jaden Daniels went to the championship game and he was a rookie doesn't mean that fucking JJ McCarthy is going to do the exact same thing. Like, that's stupid.
Well, I mean, I'm surprised he hasn't compared him to Mahomes because he's starting his second year CEO. Maybe that's the next comparison.
No, it's just it makes no sense. There's no logical connection between apart from both of them being rookies, right? How often do rookies make the championship game? That's an anomaly. That's not really the norm.
Yes. When's the last time a rookie quarterback went to the conference championship other than Jay Daniels? I can't think of the last time that's fucking happened. I mean, unless you want to count Mahomes' first year starting, but maybe Rozier. And I love the fact that Rozier is backing up from his Aaron Rodgers bullshit that he's been telling us for months. CEO, yo, Rozier, bro, I'm gonna keep it real with you. You might be in that Michael camp. I don't know if you know who Michael Chicago sports star Michael is. And, like, you might have to like find a different sport to talk about because football ain't it, dog. We'll be
No,
like,
I
oh
mean
my.
he's comparing JJ McCarthy to Brock, and he's basically he's comparing like oh they
Oh
have a
yeah,
stack.
yes, yeah. Where's One had CMC, Prime Debo, Jennings, Brandon Ayuk, Kittle. The other one has Justin Jefferson, who's going to demand a trade. Addison, TJ, and that's it. Yeah,
Listen, I get where he's coming from in terms of like, yes, the Vikings have a good roster, right,
yeah,
defensively and offensively, and Kevin O'Connell has shades of Kyle Shanahan, which isn't a great thing. right? But he has shades of Kyle Shanahan, so I get what he's saying. Like, oh, uh, they're gonna be what's it called, San Francisco 2.0, but still that's a stretch, right? Like you can't. Like even though they're similar, I just don't see JJ McCarthy making it to the NFC Championship game and going that deep. It's just I don't think it's gonna happen. It's just as simple as that.
Yeah, bro. And also one more thing. And like I said, not Kyle Shanahan. Fucking this dude lost to Daniel Jones and Brian Dable at home, by the way, too, CEO.
Right.
Like just I'm just putting that out there.
Yeah, it's just nah. I mean, listen.
When the fuck did you hear me? Hold on, time out. Whoa, time out. You're sitting on me clowning on fucking. Oh, you said JJ was going to get traded for Justin Herbert. At least that was reasonable, because at least JJ has success with Jim Harbaugh, and Justin Herbert's probably getting. Okay, listen, look. Let me explain my point. See, I don't think I explained this to you. You see what happened against the Chargers and the Texans, CEO? You see what happened? What did Justin Herbert do? He reverted back to his old ways and tried to throw the ball deep. And what happened? This dude was testing Derek Stingley, one of the best cornerbacks in the fucking league, and got picked off and cost in that game. You don't think Jim Harbaugh's pissed off about that? And you don't think Justin Herbert, why would Justin Herbert in the most important moment go against game plan when they were winning 10-6?
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, it's a fact.
And plus, Jim Harbaugh got rid of Alex Smith for Colin Kaepernick, and Alex Smith went to like a conference championship with Jim Harbaugh. Just saying. That's more logical. Granted, will it happen? Probably not. But at the same time, I mean, at least I'm coming from a logical standpoint. And we can see it on the fucking TV screen. This dude, Justin Herbert, was throwing picks left and right. I'm like, why are you not taking the checkdowns? That dude who's CEO, like Lad McConkey, was cooking. Oh no, let me throw in the double coverage with Derek Stingley over there. That is the dumbest thing ever.
Yeah, it's a fact.
Get the fuck out of here, bro. And also, if Justin Herbert goes to the Vikings, that's a good move. They'll make the playoffs, but I'm sorry. Justin Herbert and Kevin O'Connell are both chokers. They're gonna be chokers. I'm sorry. Like Kevin O'Connell, like I think he's a good coach, but I think he's a choker. But I know for a fact, CEO, it's been confirmed. It's been 7 fucking years. Justin Herbert is a choker. No ifs, ands, or buts about it.
Yeah, he's a modern Philip Rivers.
That's exactly what the fuck he is. And it's convenient that he's with the fucking Chargers. Kevin O'Connell will choke in the NFC Championship game. Okay, so you have Ken O'Connell going to the so I'm assuming you have the Vikings going to the wild card, beating whoever in the division round, and so you don't think he's going to choke in the first 2 rounds, but you don't think you think he's going to choke in the conference championship. Okay, bro.
Listen, that's it. I'll call that a hot take.
No, that's not a hot. That's a dumb take. I'm sorry. That's CEO. Come on, bro. Like, come on, man. What, JJ McCarthy? Oh, wait, because Jaden Daniels made it to the conference. What does Jaden Daniels have to do with anything?
Jesus.
Oh, my gosh, this dude. Yeah, Rozier, bro. I'm sorry, man. Like, how long have you been watching football? How old is this dude? Like 19, 20?
I have no idea. I think he's 19.
Yo, maybe this generation is getting dumb. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to sound like that old guy, but like, because he's a rookie, that's not helping your case. It's not fucking helping your case, dog. Because he's a rookie, CEO. 20. Well, that's your IQ level too. 20, Rozier.
Come on.
Like, we haven't seen. I mean, I guess I think he brought up a good point. I think Brock Purdy made it to the conference championship his rookie year, but for one instance, the guy had a loaded roster. So this is, Rozier, man. Shoot, that's the Puerto Rican in you. See, I was talking about this earlier. Puerto Ricans have to be the dumbest ethnicity ever. I kind of understand why you hate them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, look, we're exposed to Brandy 24/7, basically.
He's just dumb.
RJ
likes Deshaun Watson, a man who loves to sexually assault women. I don't see nothing wrong with that. And Minnie's roster is loaded to and way loaded than they were last year. Are they really? Are they really? I know they re-signed Aaron Jones. I know they still got JJ and fucking Addison and TJ, but I mean, who else do they have? CEO? I don't know.
Yeah, Aaron. Oh, you said Aaron Jones.
Yeah, they re-signed Aaron Jones.
I mean, it's a decent roster, but it's not going to happen, you know. And when it doesn't happen,
Rozier's gonna fucking bandwagon. He's the same guy who kept saying the Steelers were gonna beat the Chiefs, and then the Bills were gonna beat the Chiefs, and then he picked all the way until the Eagles beat the Chiefs. So, yeah, man, I'm sorry. Also, Minnesota is due for a playoff run just like in 2017, 20, and 2009.
not with JJ.
What? Huh?
I think
What?
he's saying because they. I think he's saying that because they had a playoff. Was it? They had it with Case Keenum,
Okay.
and in 2009, who was that? Christian Ponder?
That was Brett Favre.
Oh, Brett Favre. Okay.
Okay, where's the correlation with that?
I mean, Brett Favre. I mean, he's a Hall of Famer, so.
Let's talk about. If that's the case, the Giants should be due for a long run because they haven't had one since 2011. What the fuck does that even mean? What the fuck does that mean? What are you? The Steelers are due for a run. They haven't had one since 2010. What does that mean?
I have no idea, bro.
Okay, we're done responding to Rozier. Anyway, CEO. Shoot, let's well, speaking of Jane Daniels, CEO, what's your thoughts on the whole Jane Daniels, Juju Watkins, and Jane Daniels' mom drama going on?
All right, so explain that.
Okay. So, a matter of fact, actually, I could probably because it's not gonna be copyrighted. Jaden Daniels, mom, Juju. I can show you better than I can explain it.
All right.
Jaden Daniels, Juju Watkins, and can I also say something? College basketball is dead. This is the least exciting college basketball ever.
College basketball is dead because players don't stay more than a year. They need to fix that shit.
Like, yeah. I mean, I heard what's his name, Cooper Flack was gonna come back. So, let me just look it up on YouTube.
Apex Jack says, "Yeah, we need more misogyny in the world."
Who said that?
Apex.
Isn't he Mr. Pro Kamala?
I have no idea. Is he?
I would assume so. I'm trying to find the whole video of them. Here we go. Is this it? Well, hold on. I might have to show you two screens, CEO. All right, let me just see. Oh my gosh, bro. ESPN, stop being gay. Okay, whatever. All right, is this the full video? Okay, here we go. Found it.
All right, finally.
We'll see, y'all. I'm gonna show you right here, right now. Shoot, what's going on? You don't have. There's no audio for this, so I don't have to share any audio.
All right, go on.
There you go. You see it?
Wait, give me a minute, cause hold on, give me a minute. Okay, there we go.
Let me see if it'll restart. Did you see it? I'll give it. Oh, it's gonna restart. There you go.
Come on, see.
You know, flirting it up and stuff, and then Mama Jaden, you know what I'm saying, steps in.
Let me see, because I'm watching on my screen. It's just a little bit of delay.
Okay.
Okay, so the mother's not happy about it.
Yeah.
Okay, and okay, so huh? So what's your take on this?
I'm kind of iffy on this one because people are sitting here, I've seen the comments and people are like, well, it's a mom trying to protect her son. You know how these bitches are, which I understand that point. But then also there's people like Jaden Daniels is 25. He's a grown man. He's paying the bills. He should do whatever he wants. I'm kind of iffy on this one because I'm looking at it from this perspective.
Okay.
I can understand if this was like OnlyFans model, if this was a, let's be for real, CEO, a 304, right?
All right.
I can understand that. This is Juju Watkins. This is a athlete who has a rising star, and now great, she's going to the WNBA, but she has an athletic career she wants to pursue. I highly doubt she's going to try to trap Jaden Daniels with a baby because that means her fucking career will get put to back post. But then on the other side, I can't understand where her mom, Jaden Daniels' mom's like, listen, you got to ride off the success. You got to focus. Don't worry about these hoes. They're going to try to do this, that, and third. So I kind of understand it. So I'm kind of on the fence about it. What's your thoughts?
My thoughts is this. First of all, is I know, I would know, I know how, like, how people in my family would handle it. So I feel like the correct answer here, or at least how I would view it, is like, don't embarrass your son in that moment. Let the interaction happen, right?
Mhm.
And if you have something to say, talk to him in private about the
Yes.
situation. Be like, listen, that girl you were talking to, I don't think she's good for you because this and that, because I saw her doing this and that. But like, I wouldn't like do it in public because that would embarrass him. And if he's a celebrity, then everyone would see it, and I'm not gonna make a show about it. You feel me?
Yeah, that would be the smart thing. But once again, I mean, see, she is a woman. She's emotional, so maybe she's just in attack mode.
Because at the same time, you can't do that to your son because at the same time, like he plays in a locker room full of men that are
Yeah.
older than him. So what if they're like, oh, he's a mama's boy, yada yada. Uh, Mama controls him, yada yada. Even if you care about your mother's opinion or something like that. If I'm a parent, I wouldn't do it in front of people because I would pull him to the side or I would talk to him when the cameras are not rolling. That's the smart thing to do. So I think the mom was in the wrong for making the show and making and putting her son in an awkward position in public. And so I think the mom was incorrect. She should have handled it differently in private, in my opinion.
I agree. I mean, I can't really get mad. And plus, also, it is Juju Watkins. Now, granted, I do think Juju Watkins is attractive. And plus, but Juju Watkins, she's a basketball player. Like, she's not trying to get knocked up. That's how shit works.
No, I can understand if the mom was trying to protect him, but she should be able to talk to him in private,
Yeah.
like not do it in public because he has an image to maintain as a man because he's fully grown. So you can't do that in public. So the mom needs to be more uh,
Cognizant of.
considerate of her son.
Yeah.
Let's just say that.
But also, she's a mom looking after her, son.
Yeah,
Mothers
yeah,
with their
but
son.
I understand her point of view. Like, I'm not trying to shit on her. I would just,
And Jaden Daniels does have a dad, so maybe he talked to him afterwards, and maybe he talked to the mom afterwards too. So
yeah, I would just advise to do that in private, so you don't embarrass your son. It's not because I'm telling the mom whether she's wrong or she's right or right regarding the female. I'm just talking about don't do this type of shit in public, so it doesn't become a story, basically.
yeah, facts. CG Ruthless. What's up, CG? Been a long time, man. How you doing, bro?
Yeah, it was good, CG. Yeah, it's been
Hope you're
man.
doing good, man. But
Long.
CEO. Well, go ahead.
Yeah, go on. No.
Let's go into a little bit of the NBA CEO. Playoffs are starting, and few interesting things going on. Well, first of all, let's start with Golden State's looking good with Jimmy Butler. Now, the recording of this live stream, Steph Curry has been injured, but good news is he'll be back soon, way before the playoffs. But I think the Warriors are 19-3 with Jimmy Butler. CEO, your thoughts on that?
I mean, yeah, good for them. Good for them. They're not doing anything, but good for them.
Well, CEO, I don't. Well, we can talk about that actually later. I think it's a good look. We got to see how Steph Curry's looking, but I'm going to keep it real with you, CEO. I think the Warriors could go all the way.
I mean,
I'm sorry. Who's beating them in the West? LeBron's injury is probably worse than Steph Curry's. It's a groin injury, and we saw what happened last time LeBron got a groin injury. He didn't look good. OKC's pussy. I'm sorry. OKC's full of pussies, dog.
well, according to everyone, we should be taking them seriously.
I'm sorry. I'm not taking a Canadian-led team seriously at all. Them guys are soft. Other than Isaiah Hartenstein and Jalen Williams, they soft, CEO. They soft.
Listen, listen. The Lakers and the Nuggets are the teams for me coming out the West. Everyone else, I don't see it. Now,
And
I understand your perspective regarding the Warriors. They could be a sleeper, like someone that takes it. They got Curry, who's still playing at a high level, right?
Yep.
And surprisingly, no one really talks about Curry anymore. He kind of, he's with the old guard. People don't want to talk about him anymore.
Yeah.
But he's still playing at a high level. So, and Jimmy Butler, who's part of the old guard too, he doesn't get talked about like that. But he's still playing at a high level. So we should take them seriously. I'll take them more seriously than OKC. I'll say that.
I'm gonna say this right here, right now. Nuggets are looking. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna match up every team Golden State has to play. The top seeds, obviously. OKC. Listen, that team is soft. Other than Isaiah Hartenstein, who's a center, and Jalen Williams, who averages 15 points a game, those guys are soft. SGA, Dort, Chet, they all fucking soft. They're soft as shit. They had the better team last year, CEO, and lost to the Dallas Mavericks. I don't care what anybody says. Besides Luka, you can match up anybody on that. And I love Kyrie. You can match up all the best team in that series between OKC and Dallas was OKC. They fucking lost. You know why? Because they got in deep waters. They got in deep fucking waters. And I understand talent matters, but at the same time, experience and just going there. Steph Curry's been to like 7-8 finals. He knows how to win. Jimmy Butler's been to 2. Draymond's experience. None of those guys in OKC are fucking experienced, and they're just fucking soft. Sometimes a team just punks another fucking team. That's just a fucking fact.
Yeah, I see what you're saying, but I can see what you're saying. Like, I don't think it's a crazy take.
And also, I want to say this about the Nuggets.
Yeah.
Don't get hyped about the Nuggets. They had one good year, and that's it. Jamal Murray's injury prone, and Jamal Murray has a tendency when he plays the Warriors to try to outshoot Steph Curry, which is the dumbest idea ever. You're trying to outshoot the greatest shooter ever and put your team. There's a reason why they lost to the Timberwolves last year. Just saying.
Listen, and plus, no one's afraid of the Timbers.
Who?
The Timberwolves. No one's afraid of them.
Yeah, fuck the Timberwolves. I ain't even talking about them last year. But I'm saying the Nuggets can get got. They still have Russell Westbrook on the team, who's a good bench guy, but they lost KCP. Michael Porter's a bum. He's another one trying to shoot his way into games. He's a bum. There's a reason why they lost to the Timberwolves last year. And when it comes to the Lakers, if LeBron was healthy, I would pick the Lakers, but he has a groin injury. And you can't heal a groin injury. It has to heal naturally. And the simple fact that he's coming back, it's gotten worse, then I'm sorry, you can't heal that.
I mean, groin injuries are very tricky. They come in and out, so they can get re-injured and they can get tender and all that shit. So it's a nagging injury that comes in and out. That's the worst thing about it.
Yeah, it took LeBron like a year. Remember when he got injured in 2019? It took him like until 2022 to be back to normal. To be honest with you, I would pick the Clippers. I'm not picking James Harden. I'm sorry. That's not fucking happening. I'm sorry. Nah, we're not doing that. I'm not picking James Harden. Now, granted, SGA is just another James Harden. But at the same time, we're not doing that. And Kawhi Leonard to stay healthy, get the fuck out of here. I'm good. You can have that one. So it wouldn't. I got Golden State as my sleeper. Now, granted, Steph did get injured, but I heard it's just a little back injury. He'll be fine. And plus, they're still winning without Steph.
Right.
And also, see, I want to talk about Jason Tatum, CEO, looking way better than he did the last previous years. His games, he's improved a lot. Yeah. And also, we can put to bed that Jason Tatum is the best player on that fucking team.
Yes, I'm tired of the whole fucking garbage debate regarding.
And Josh, this conversation's right the torn right to your fucking head, nigga.
Yeah, that's right, Josh. Yeah, stop with the Brown. Oh, but Brown in the playoffs. And I'm like, last year's playoffs. What's his name? Tatum facilitated it and ran the offense. He was
Yep.
feeding people assists, and he was the one moving the offense. So he was feeding people. He wasn't getting. He was making sure everyone. He was hitting wide open players. That was what he was doing. But people want to give Brown all the credit. Plus, Brown loses the ball so much. Like, how are you getting paid this much? Still can't dribble with your left. Like, Jesus.
Yeah, facts. And also, see, you can correct me if I'm wrong. You're the fan here of the Celtics. I feel like Jaylen Brown's kind of a black hole in that team. When he gets the ball, it's like everybody else kind of is like, okay, we're going to all eat together. He's just like the solo act on that team. And I wouldn't say cost you a lot of games, but that fucks the chemistry up.
Yeah, the problem is Jaylen Brown. He's not a smooth shooter like what's his name, Tatum.
Yeah.
So like he feels stiff to me. Like with Tatum is smooth. Like he feels very like everything he does, the movements, the shooting, everything's so smooth. With Brown, it's stiff. Like listen, Brown's a great number two. Like he's a great number two. But we need to put to bed the debates that that Brown is better than Tatum. When that's clearly not the case. That's not the case at all. If the Celtics had to pick one, they're sending Brown out of town. They almost did, by the way.
Multiple times, and we could see why. Like Brown's a good number two. Like Brown, unfortunately, unfortunately for him, because I feel like the Celtics can rebound and get a comp. They can replace Jaylen Brown more than Jaylen Brown could be a number one anywhere else. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that is true.
Guy. He's not that fucking guy. He's good on defense, but like the dude loses the ball. He's literally a black hole. I've seen multiple Celtics games where Tatum, Derek White, Drew Holiday, Porzingis, whoever would be open, and instead of him passing the ball, making the right basketball play, let me take a contested shot because I see Jason Tatum doing it. Like, bro,
yeah, he's a good number two, and but it's like if you swap them out with Donovan Mitchell, I don't think we'd really miss a beat.
Well, I don't think you miss a beat, but I do think Jaylen Brown's defense is immaculate. I will say that.
Yeah. But I will say this: I do think that Tatum's defense is still better than Brown's.
Oh yeah, I agree. But
because Tatum can cover the 1 and he can cover the 5. Like we've seen him cover 7-footers. We've seen him cover cat and bitch cat out. Well, it's not saying much, but. We've seen him like cover these 6'10", 6'11" centers and power forwards without a problem.
Yeah. Didn't Brown close out some games, or was it Drew Holiday? Drew Holiday doesn't close many fucking games. It's fucking Brown with his bullshit.
I mean, first of all, like players that like Drew Holiday and Derek White are they're just fantastic at what they do in their own roles.
Yeah.
And they're what I call the backbone. They do the dirty work. They play hard defense. They're both pretty good offensively. So we got to give them credit too. I feel like sometimes if we lost, and I'm not saying that Derek White is better than Brown. That's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is I feel like sometimes if White wasn't playing, I think we'd have. I think it would hurt us more sometimes if Brown wasn't playing. If that makes sense. So
I agree 100%. I'm sorry, like Jaylen Brown's a good player, but people are overhyping the fuck out of him, and I'm sorry, he's just not that guy. And this all started because they gave him the fucking the NBA championship finals. It's like, bro, he's not that good. But he's not that guy. Jason Tatum is the best. There's like, bro. You can make a case Jaylen Brown's gotten slightly worse and Tatum's gotten way better.
Yeah, you could.
Like, I'm sorry, like, or he stayed the same, which is not good. Either way, Tatum is still better than him and has evolved his game. And
Tatum in some stretches actually does look like Kobe in some stretches.
Yeah, he fucking does. I'm not gonna lie. Even in that loss against Cleveland, he still put up 46. And I said on live, I said, with him winning that championship, maybe something's been lifted off him. Now he can play fluid, and now He might win the NBA Finals championship.
Listen, all I'm saying is if Tatum gets his second ring, I need all that disrespect to go away completely.
And wins the Finals MVP.
I mean, no, I'm talking about Tatum wins like another ring, right?
Yeah.
Like, first of all, if Tatum wins another ring, he's better than Giannis, and the only person you can really compare him to is Jokic. And the only reason I'm giving Jokic so much grace in terms of being the best player in the world is because he's really the only player on his team at this point.
Agreed.
Yeah, I mean, who's helping him? Jamal Murray? I mean, come on. So,
well, CEO, can I just say something here? And I think we
go.
had this conversation, but I want to say something. Okay, Cleveland is 57-14. You know, they're the number one seed. The Celtics are 52-19.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the West right now, CEO.
Yeah.
And OKC is 58-12. So SGA, we might have a criticism of him, but it's a regular season award. Okay, fine. Give him. He deserves to be in the MVP conversation. The Nuggets are not only not second in their fucking conference, they're third in their fucking conference. 45-27. So let me get this straight. Jason Tatum, who's putting up numbers, just like now, he's not putting up a triple-double like Joker. I get that, I understand that, but we have to separate a center who's averaging rebounds to Tatum who's scoring. So let's just look at their scoring. They're both putting up good numbers. Why the fuck is a guy who's second in his conference 52-19? You made it past 50 games. That's good for a guy who's 45-27 and on a 2-game losing streak right now. And Tatum doesn't get any MVP conversations?
Yeah, that's fucking ridiculous.
Now I'm gonna go. Well, what's your thoughts on it before I go to pro football, basketball?
No, I mean it's a bias. I think there's a bias with like obviously with certain type of players that they want to promote. I think that there's certain players they want to promote, and that's who they're pushing. They love pushing Luka. They love pushing SGA because they think that's the future.
Joker.
Those are the future. Tatum.
Oh yeah. By the way, Giannis should not be above him either. Just saying.
Yeah, but because Tatum's corny. Tatum's this. He's that. The league. The league loves to ignore American players in favor for fucking international players now. So
yeah, because fucking Giannis wasn't fucking corny with his bullshit. Okay, so we're gonna ignore CEO. We're gonna ignore the rebounds, even though Joker's averaging 12 rebounds and Tatum's averaging 9. That's actually good for a power forward. Just saying.
Right. Yeah.
Tatum's averaging 27 points and Joker's averaging 29 points. So not that far off. So, and I just want to see something real quick. So we're going to take away rebounds. So Giannis is averaging 30. That's pretty fucking good. And then Alexander is averaging 33. So I get that. But at the same time, he should be top 4. He should be above Giannis. I'm sorry. Giannis is like the 5th seed right now in the East.
Yeah.
The Knicks are above him. The Cat's above him right now.
Yeah, I think that people are disregarding like records and just individual stats, maybe.
Like, I'm sorry, like, nah, bro. Rozier, you might have found your sport, basketball. Interesting fact, Joker hasn't been a team that has 50-plus wins in the playoffs during his era. The chip that he won, all the teams were 45 wins and under. That's an interesting stat. That is a very interesting stat. But listen, man, at the end of the day, now, is Tatum corny? Sure, fine, whatever. Like, I mean, I don't think Tatum's that bad. I don't think Tatum's like a bad guy per se.
No, I think the corny accusations are a little bit overblown, personally.
Like, yeah, he's corny, but at the same time, who fucking cares? Like, who fucking cares, bro? Like, I mean, Luka Doncic talks shits and losses. Why does no one, Luka Doncic was up, like, getting, like, 20 points, and he lost to some obscure team a week ago. No one gives him shit, but if that was Tatum, everybody would be shitting on him. It's like, I mean, come on, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
it's a
time
fact.
out. You can't sit here and talk about corny when you just gave fucking Joel Embiid an MVP like 2 seasons ago.
Yeah, it's a fact. That's a whole fucking fact.
You just gave Embiid, the guy who played like 15 games this year, might have to fucking retire. That's the deficit. The dude is 7'1", flopping.
Yup.
And you want to sit here and talk about fucking Jason Tatum? Like, I actually kind of, just as a basketball player, because I fucking hate the Celtics, but as a basketball player, I kind of feel bad for Tatum. Like, I don't know if you saw this, but CEO, he came out and said there should be no low. Like, for years, NBA fans and NBA legends have been shitting on low management. Now you have the one guy who's saying fuck low management, and now they're shitting on him.
Yeah, that makes no sense.
He says he wants to be a role model for the kids. Look at that fucking cornball. Look at that idiot.
Oh my! Look at that! Like, oh my God! Anthony Edwards is the best motherfucker. He abandons his kid, but Tatum, who takes his kid to every game, oh, that's a fucking corny motherfucker.
And you know what? Now looking at it, I'm gonna keep it real with you. He might have copied Kevin Garnett. He might copy, but at least he's a student of the game. At least he studies the game. He I'm pretty sure half of the NBA doesn't even know who fucking Kevin Garnett is, and probably doesn't even fucking watch him. You will be shocked, and this goes with every sport. You will be shocked how many of these players don't know shit about the history of their game.
Yeah, it's a fact.
Like the Tatum hate has to stop. Like, it has to. I might have to make a video about it this week.
Not only that, but it's a missed opportunity. He was the perfect player to market for the American like fun. And first of all, he plays for a big market, right?
Yeah.
He's part of the new age generation. He's actually a good role model, not controversial.
No DUIs, no baby mama drama, nothing.
Nothing that no embarrassing, no DMs, nothing like always brings his kids to the shows,
Flashy moves,
all that. But no, that's corny. That's bad. We're gonna fucking focus in on Joel Embiid cursing out reporters and shit. The fuck.
SGA who needs free throws, and Joker who doesn't even want to be the face of the league. Anthony Edwards, who I like, but fucking baby mama drama and fucking he curses in every fuck. Now, granted, I don't care personally,
Right.
but at the same time, like, you're trying to quote be a role model. Jason Tatum has none of that. He has none of that. And also, Jason Tatum's literally in not his physical prime, but his mental prime. This is the best I've seen him throughout his whole years. He might have relaxed.
Yeah.
But no, let's not forget about Jaylen Brown too. Like, I don't know what Tatum like did. Tatum might have to fucking curse these niggas out or some shit. Maybe Whitlock has a point. Maybe the whole media wants to fucking promote thugs and shit like that. Maybe that's why Jason Tatum ain't getting fucking promoted.
Yeah, it's just I don't know what the fuck, but this is why NBA is just mismanaged completely.
I don't know. Is it because I don't know? Maybe it's the Kawhi Leonard effect. I don't know if Tatum like doesn't really talk to the media or not.
I mean, he's not a recluse, right? He's not like Kawhi Leonard is kind of a weirdo. Like, he's a recluse.
Well, I don't think I think he's just introverted.
Yeah, but there's like you can be introverted, but like he takes it to an extreme. Like, he takes it to such an extreme that he's irrelevant right now.
Well, CEO, looking at the media now, do you blame him?
I mean, yeah, you got a point with that, but it's at the same time, it's not like I get that point, but it's like there's a lot of decisions that he's like the whole Uncle Dennis shit was retarded. The whole like the way he's just very weird in his interactions. Like, I understand the whole introverted thing, right? Where he's like, listen, I get it because I don't like to party. I don't like to like be the center of attention and shit, so I can relate to it. But it's like I get you just want to play basketball, but it's like, motherfucker, you can make a lot more money. You can do a lot more things.
Maybe he doesn't care about that shit, CEO.
I get it, but it's just like he was supposed to be one of the highlights of the NBA, right? But he's so recluse that he's borderline irrelevant.
Well, I mean, hold on, time out. He didn't ask to be that. People put that X. You can't blame him for what people expected him to do. Like, maybe he just wants to. Maybe he just views it as. Maybe he's just like, listen, I'm here to play basketball, to do my job, and get out. And I have no problem with that.
No, I get that, but he's not doing his job. He's not living up to his.
Well, hold on, time out. The Clippers are like the 6th seed. And he's been playing, so.
If we look at his tenure at LA, most of it's been injury prone and fucking load management.
I get that, but at the same time, he hasn't, like, his knees are so bad. He has like the Todd Gurley knees.
All right, then nigga retire. The fuck?
Yeah, but I mean, okay, that makes a good point. Yeah, that is a good point. Yeah, if he has, like, his knees are, he should. I will say that. But I mean, maybe he's still collecting the shape. Maybe he just likes the game. But I mean, I don't think he's weird. I think he's just very to himself. Like, when I view weird, like, I don't know.
I mean, like, I'm not saying, like, he seems very impersonal, like, very, like he like, it's not like a normal introvert. And I'm not saying he has, like, oh, I'm about to shoot up a school vibes, right? Not like that.
Yeah.
Not that type of weird. I'm talking about, like if you try to, like, he's very socially awkward. There you go. And I feel like,
socially awkward might be true. Yeah.
Like, it's like if you try to, it's like if you put kaiju in a certain situation socially. You feel me?
Yeah, but I don't think kaiju's like, well, some of the people. I don't.
Like, not. It's like if you're like, oh yeah, what's good, Kawhi? Like, he won't talk. Like, I understand there are people like that don't want to be in the spotlight, but normally talk in private. But I feel like he comes off as, like, I'm not sure. Listen, I'm not. I don't talk to him, obviously, and I don't know him personally, so maybe we don't know how he is personal with his personal relationships.
Well, I mean, he is married with children, so he knows how to talk to a woman at least. Not really. He is an NBA player, I will say that, but still.
Yeah, he is an NBA. Yeah, you can. I mean, you could. If you're an NBA player, you could be Michael and get a woman to marry you. So.
Well, I mean, no controversy, no baby mama drama, nothing like that. So I'll give him credit for that.
I mean, listen, I'm not gonna blame him because I prefer recluse and slightly socially awkward. Like, remember that laugh?
Yeah.
Like I prefer that over, like, being stupid, right? Like, I prefer that over, like, oh my God, Zion smashed the porn star, now she has a kid by him. Like, I prefer the recluse over that dumb shit, right? Like,
yeah. So he's played 27 games this year, which, I mean,
if I'm the NBA as a marketing that would piss me off personally, like the whole recluse shit.
Okay, yeah, that's fine, but at the end of the day,
because he's one of the best, he's supposedly one of the best players, right?
Okay, so you're talking about, like, when he won the championship in 2019. Now,
right. Like, I want to market him because.
Now, granted, to be fair, no one expected the Raptors in 2019 to win the fucking championship. That's number one. Number two.
No, obviously, but it's like, if you're from the NBA perspective, like, you want to market as many players as possible, right? And at the time, Kawhi was one of the best players, right?
Yes.
Like, top 3. So at the moment, like, if you're a company, that's what you want to do. Like, for example, the UFC, right?
Yeah.
A fighter comes out and knocks, like, let's say there's this fighter that comes out of nowhere, right?
Yeah.
We know he was good, yada yada, and then he just KOs Islam.
Yeah.
Right? And you're like, okay, I want to market this motherfucker because he just KO'd the best fighter in the promotion.
Yeah.
Like, and then since he's a fucking recluse, hates the media, doesn't want anything like that. That would piss me off if I'm trying to market. Like, you feel me?
I get that, but at the same time, we'll see that. If I was the NBA, I'd be like, well, if I was the NBA, I would be like, well, listen, this guy's. Well, we always knew Kawhi was recluse. We always knew that he was in the league for like 8 to 9 years before that, and everybody knew that. Even Greg Popovich knew that. I mean, you have someone like Tatum who you can market, and you try to push Kawhi. That's a you problem. And number two, I mean, that's not Kawhi's fault. He didn't ask for that. He didn't ask, I want to be the face. I want to be. He just kind of was like, I'm chilling. Like, remember when they were following him when he was
Yeah.
taking vacations in his helicopter? Like,
Yeah.
if I'm Kawhi, I'm like, bro, that's fucking weird. Like, why are you doing this? I don't want this.
Yeah, I agree with that. That's weird. I mean, obviously, people like LeBron deal with it consistently.
Because he wants it. That's what he wants.
I know, like you're correct, but I feel like if you're at that high, that's what you should want. Like, you know what I'm saying? But hey, every player is different. Like I said, I don't hate Kawhi for that, right? Because I can relate to it. Like, I can relate to not wanting to be the spotlight of attention, right?
But I'm a
Like I can.
CEO. Let me put it to you in his shoes, right?
All right.
Like, say you look at Kevin Durant. Like, look at Kevin Durant. This dude is 36 years old. And he calls himself. We get on Michael for saying that he's a master troll. Kevin Durant is 36 years old, a multi-millionaire, and he's still concerned about people on Twitter.
Yeah, but that's because he's insecure. That's different.
But that's my point. He wants the spotlight. He's in the spotlight. Look at him.
I don't even know if he wants the spotlight. He's just that's why he had alt accounts, right? Where he wanted to talk shit to people, but he just got caught. Like he wanted to he was doing all the shit talking on his alt account.
CEO, if he didn't want the spotlight, why is he always tweeting at everybody and always in everybody's business? Come on, bro. Kawhi Leonard doesn't even have a social media.
No, he doesn't. That's what I'm saying. He's very and listen, we don't know like exactly personally, right? Because in my opinion, he could just be maybe he's not even like this. Maybe he's just doing this because he's like, listen, I have kids and I don't want to expose them to the media because the media is fucking retarded, right?
Yeah.
Like you know how LeBron exposes his kids to the media consistently.
Yes.
Maybe he's just like, I don't want my kids to grow up like that, right?
So he can normal, which respect. I give him respect.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, we don't know the reasoning behind that, right? So that's what I'm saying. I'm not angry at him or anything like that. Like, the only reason I find it a little bit weird because I know he's not the only introvert on the league, but he does it in a very different way. But again, we don't know the reasoning behind it. Like I said, he is married. He does have children. Maybe maybe he has certain values and ethics that he doesn't. It's like there are famous people that don't want to that understand that being famous and having a lot of money is beneficial to their family, but at the same time can be detrimental.
Yeah.
So maybe that's what he wants to protect them because you're right. I mean, in terms of like the media is cancerous in a sense.
Yeah, facts.
So I can understand that.
And also, I want to also point out this fact too. I don't know how old Kawhi happened. I don't know how old Kawhi was when this happened, but Kawhi Leonard's father did pass away when he was younger. And I think, to all people account, that when Kawhi's father was around, he was more active and talkative. And then when his father passed away, unfortunately, he got more quiet and stuff like that. And as someone with experience, unfortunately, that could change somebody's life. Especially losing
yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things, right, that we don't know why he's like that. That's what I'm saying. I'm not angry at him because he could have experienced something traumatic and then left him kind of weird, right? In a weird mental state. Also, we don't know. All we know is he's not a criminal. He doesn't do stupid shit.
Nope.
So, so there's no reason to be angry at him, right? I mean, that's just who he is, right? We can't change him. So,
Evan, to hear about that, yeah, definitely changes you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just hesitant to call people weird. You know what I'm saying? If they're like extremely like, all right. So personal note. Like, I think like a week ago, right? I was at the store and there's this woman and she's fucking weird. She's fucking weird. Like, I remember I had a basket. I'm getting my fucking groceries, and she takes out all my stuff fastly, takes the basket and throws it. Literally just throws it.
Okay.
And I'm like, what? I'm not even like, she like literally takes the basket and just throws it. With thank God, like no one got hit or nothing like that. She literally just throws it.
Okay.
And I think I asked her for some pizza, and I got the pizza wrong. She's like, well, that's not the pizza it is. This is the pizza. Do you still want it? I'm like, there's a better way of doing that. And there's been so many, like, that's a weirdo to me. Like she's socially awkward.
Yeah,
Like
that's what I'm saying. It's like there are
so,
people like look at Kaj. You said I'm socially awkward in real life, right?
yeah,
This is why I said that because I could see that. Like I could see people be, and I'm not knocking people for being socially awkward
yeah,
in real life because again, everyone lives through the internet nowadays. Like people rarely have physical contact with the outside world unless you're going out actively every day, right?
yeah, which is rare
So,
now.
and even celebrities, I'm sure Kawhi doesn't go out and hang out. He probably goes, he goes to his job, which is his NBA career, right?
Yeah,
And trains, plays the game, and probably goes right back the fuck home. All right.
there's nothing wrong with that.
No, there's nothing wrong with it. That's what I'm saying. Like, so I'm not here to judge him. He's not a criminal or doing stupid shit. So I can't. As long as he's not doing that, then there's really nothing to say regarding that. So
I will say this: Kawhi was in a Drake video, so I mean,
a Drake video.
yeah, remember what was that Drake video? I forgot what year it was. It was the what so all you Drake fans in my comment section. Remember that Drake video where he was like in like the clouds with fucking all white on? And yeah, all
Right.
these celebrities looking at their hands. Remember that? You remember that shit? I don't remember. I don't fucking
Well, well. So in his defense, he probably got paid for it. So I'm not gonna judge him too much for it.
yeah. So I mean, he has some type of that shit. But I mean, listen. I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and call him weird. How we get to talking about fucking Tatum to Kawhi? I don't fucking remember.
I mean, what's wrong with being weird? We know a lot of weird people.
I mean, everybody's definition of words is, different. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, listen, Michael's weird. All right.
Yeah, Michael's weird, but I don't think like Michael.
I mean, because I think your definition of weird is something nefarious attached to it. Like you're
Something that or
like I
like
feel like your definition of weird is like someone going to school and just popping off like that. I feel like that's what your
well, I mean,
definition.
that's more than weird. That's fucking demonic, to be honest
Yeah,
with you.
no, yeah. I feel like that's your like my definite like. Listen, like if we're talking about weird people, I mean Michael's weird, but that doesn't make him bad, right? It just means he's weird.
Yeah, Michael's weird, but I mean, okay, Michael's weird. I don't think Kawhi Leonard
He
humps.
humps to bed.
I don't think Kawhi dresses up like the devil and humps his bed. I don't think he does that shit.
I mean, listen. Who else? I mean, Kaju's weird in his way. You know what I'm saying? Uh, you know what I'm saying? But it's not bad weird. There's good weird too. All right.
I've never heard people say there's good weird. I don't know what the fuck that means.
I mean, like, for example, like Donnie's weird, right? Like he'll say some random shit like he doesn't like to wipe his ass or something, right? That's weird.
Yeah, it's not good. That's fucking weird. Why the fuck are you telling a bunch of grown ass men you don't like to wipe your ass? How's that good, maybe?
But like I'm like it's not a malicious weird. It's just like a random, and I guess some people find it funny, right?
You see, you imagine you're eating your food and it's going on Discord and you see Donnie. I just took a shit. I'm not wiping my ass. Yeah, that's good. What's up, Mike?
Like but you would describe that as weird, no?
Yeah, but that's not good.
I
It's
mean,
gay.
it could be. Some people could find it funny. Let's just say,
Right? Yeah, I mean, I've never heard. I mean, this dude Donnie. I remember Donnie used to super chat fish. Yo, bro, this girl's looking at my tits. Like, how the fuck is that so good, nigga?
Right. So, I mean, listen, but getting to the point. Listen, we agree that just because Kawhi's an introvert doesn't mean he's a bad person. That's not what we're saying.
Yeah, thanks.
Right. So,
but I'll put it to you like this: Magic Johnson's probably the most fucking extrovert motherfucker. I think he's weird. I think that dude's weird.
I mean, obviously, I know a lot of people don't think that. Yeah, there's also the reverse, right? Like, if you're too extroverted, you can also come across as weird.
Like, I think Magic Johnson's a fucking weirdo. I mean, the guy has AIDS. Look at his son. Like, look how he fucking touches people and shit like that.
Right, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you could be too extroverted and come across as creepy too. So it's it's about balance.
Yeah. And also, I'm not gonna shit on Kawhi because look at the fucking media. The media's gay. Like, do you really want to talk to them?
I mean, if you were a basketball player, knowing you probably talk to them.
If I was a basketball player, I probably wouldn't even be in the fucking league, to be honest with you. I would say the wrong thing.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like you'd be more cautious, but if you talk to the media, you would probably just be like, nah, whatever. Like, you wouldn't be. You would just do your job, and just get on with it.
Yeah, to be honest with you. RJ, what do you think about Dwayne Wade and his son? Well, first of
Okay,
all,
that's weird.
that's not his son. That's his daughter. Be fucking respectful, okay? And if you're talking about his actual son, the older one, I think he's a good basketball player. That's really it. But you should know my opinions about Dwayne Wade. I don't know why people ask me for my opinion. Who gives a fuck about my opinion? What's your opinion? That should matter to you.
Well, opinion about what?
About Dwayne Wade and his son.
I mean, what? I mean, yeah. First of all, which son, right? Because he has two. All right.
Well, see, he has 2 daughters and a son. Be respectful, see.
Yeah, he has one daughter, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he has another. He has one son, and then he has another son that's confused,
Yeah, basically.
and they refuse to help him get the proper help that he needs. But we know that how those types move, so it is what it is.
Yeah. And I think it's Gabrielle Union. I'm not great. It is Dwayne Wade's fault for letting that bitch.
No. I mean, I think I have my theory. I think he's a homo, but
Oh, yeah, definitely. Oh,
and
100%.
by the way, I think he's a homo, right? I think D Wade's a homo. And by the way, if he's a homo, that's fine, but stop living your homosexuality to your children. That's weird.
Or he's bi. That's probably more realistic.
I mean, okay, if he's bi, that's fine, but don't live it. Don't like because, and it's fun now because and don't tell me he's not because it's so fucking obvious.
Yeah.
If I feel like he's because he wasn't able to fulfill his own desires. Now he's encouraging his son to fulfill his own weird desires. And by the way, I have no hate towards his son. I think his son is a victim of abuse.
Yeah, I don't blame his son at all. His son's 16, and he's been going through this shit since he was 9, 10.
No. I mean, yeah, I don't blame the son at all. It's just it's the parents should know better, and they don't. It's
or
basically,
maybe this is part of the agenda, CEO. You never fucking know. You never fucking know.
Agenda?
I said agenda.
Oh, agenda. Yeah, I could see that.
Like I said, we need more misogyny in this world. We need to bully bitch ass Michael off the internet. Hey, yo, Apex, what's your beef with Michael? Michael says, I'm not taking Apex seriously because I didn't call him a shooter. He got in his feelings. RJ, you watching March Madness? No, I am not. I'm sorry. I tried. It is beyond fucking.
You tried?
Boring.
I didn't even try.
I think I watched. I don't fucking know. I think it was yesterday. I tried to watch it, and I fell asleep. It's just college basketball. So I haven't been into college basketball since fucking Zion was there. March Madness is mad boring this year. That's a fact. It's so fucking. I'm literally waiting for the NBA playoffs. March sucks, and I'm not talking about March Madness. I'm talking about the whole March. CEO, NFL free agency ass. The NFL draft is low key ass because we all know Cam Ward and all these other guys. Fucking March Madness stinks. The NBA is kind of in that lull. We have to wait until April when the fucking playing tournament starts.
Yeah, I mean, listen, March Madness, no one cares because there's no star.
And the basketball might be good, but there's no stars. Cooper Flack is people try to hype up Cooper Flack. Well, I think he just got injured. But at the same time, he's not that exciting. He's not like Zion.
No, he's not.
He's not exciting to watch. I'm sorry. People, come on, man.
Man, I mean, listen, college, first of all, unlike college football is way more entertaining than college basketball.
Oh, absolutely. You know why, CEOs? Because number one, specifically the quarterbacks, but your star players have to play at least 2 years. I think the NFL made a rule saying you have to be 20 or 21 to be in the league or some shit like that.
Right.
So they have to stay 2 years.
And not only that, it's you also have NIL money in the league, so they're more incentivized to stay.
Now, I will say this. College basketball does have that, so maybe more stars will stay, which is a good thing. Bro, look at Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan was known in the NBA because he played for North Carolina for 3 years. Same thing with all these players. Facts. I don't see the generational prospect everyone sees in Flack. Bro, it's just them grasping for straws. Let's be for real. Is Flag? Is he with Duke or North Carolina? I don't know. Is he with Duke? Right.
I have no idea. But
Someone in the comment section, please correct me. I don't know where he is. I just know the name.
no, and it's like they have to. You have to understand. In order for the game to get attention and get more hype, they have to pick some random person to hype them up. They have to.
Yeah, Duke. Okay, he's with Duke. Okay, but it's like,
And
go ahead.
and by the way, so I mean, with college, like college football is way better because, like you said, people stay like 3 years, 2 years, 3, like 2 to 4 years, sometimes even 5 years. Like they'll stay in the league, and then like, okay, so now you can grow name brand within the college system and college basketball. If you're like on LeBron's level, like a Zion when Zion came in, or something
Yeah.
like that, like you're in the league probably not even a year. You're only in the league for a few months. So
You're what college?
yeah, in college.
Yeah,
So
facts. Yeah.
I mean, yeah. So it's not even. I mean, like look at that. Everyone like football has the college game, right?
Yep.
And everyone likes to play.
Yeah.
But I mean, does basketball even have a college game? Do people even care?
I mean, no. I think women's college basketball is more popular than the men's at this point.
Right. Listen, and by the way, college football, another game I will stomp you in. But anyway.
Yeah, I'm not playing no college football. Fuck college football.
Oh, what happened? You left that? I thought you liked it so
Didn't like
much.
that shit.
Well, what
And by
happened,
the
Arthur? You
way,
kept
CEO's
losing.
gonna be my next victim in 2K if that matchup happens.
It will happen, by the way. And what happened? Well, I thought you loved it because you were playing it so much. What happened?
The Frostbite engine sucks dick.
Oh, okay. So I mean, it's EA. What do you expect?
It sucks dick.
Yeah, I remember before it came out, you were like, "Oh, CEO might be different. It might be this and that." Now look,
No. Listen. The engine wasn't bad. Here's the problem with games is that they patch it way too fucking much. And it fucking irritates me. Like before you didn't have this problem. Now you just patch it, and then when you patch something, you ruin something else. Now it's just fucking horrible. It's so Brandon sucks Frostbite's engine's dick, and he even deleted the fucking game. So
now
that's how
you
bad
just
it is.
now
But
you
see,
just
you're
play.
gonna get smacked, you know what I'm saying, in 2K. You know what I'm saying?
So now you just play 2K and Fortnite.
Basically, yeah. Well, another game, Fortnite, I will cook you. You know what I'm saying, CEO?
I will never play that game.
You
Fuck
know what I'm
this.
saying? March Madness can be entertaining when there's a Cinderella story. The best one that I saw was Wiccan State and what the fuck, nigga? Wiccan State and Loyola, Chicago?
I think he meant Loyola, Chicago.
Oh, Loyola, Chicago. I'm sorry.
I mean, I don't care about that. I'll be honest.
I have no idea.
Oh my God, I don't know. Wait, Wichita State advanced, and no one thought they would advance. I don't give a shit. Fuck.
Yeah, man. You need in basketball specifically. You need stars. In every sport, you need stars. You can't just these Cinderella stories. Like, come on, man. Like even with like the Giants back in 2011, at least Eli was a star. Victor Cruz was a star. Like fucking, I don't know who else was a Cinderella story. Like, come on, man. Like these Cinderella stories, nah, bro. Nah, I'm not. We're not doing with that. You know what I'm saying? And also I want to sit here and say women's college basketball is dead too. I mean, I know Juju's somewhat of a star, but Caitlin Clark is the biggest star in probably women's basketball. She's the reason why it's getting a lot of generation. It's not a women's basketball revolution. No one cares a fuck about these hoes. I think CEO can agree to that.
Listen, bro, I didn't even know. Like, I'm just to be honest. I don't keep up with women's sports at all.
Well, that's because you're sexist.
No, I just have no interest in watching women compete. I mean, listen, and that's not to say that there aren't some entertaining women's games or whatever, but it's just like I don't like. When I watch sports, I want to watch like the top competition that I can watch, right?
Yeah.
And it's just, and no offense to females, but females are just not top competition.
Yeah, I'm sorry they're not. Hey, Mike, just in a video, just an idea. You should probably cover college basketball since it's so like there might be a niche for it. And hell, maybe you pop off, you'll be the first channel to be covering it. But that's just an idea. But I mean, fuck, I can't even think. I don't watch any woman. Like, I hate, like, in boxing, like, they'll try to sit here and be like, well, you know, Clarissa Shields is one of the greatest boxers ever. No, the fuck she's not. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
I mean, listen, bro. I mean, they try to force that shit. I just don't. I don't care enough to even engage with that. To be honest with you.
Now, granted, you'll have a Caitlin Clark who's, like, you know, generational. Serena Williams. You'll have that here and there. But for the most part, I mean, no one gives a fuck.
No. I no.
Like, come on, like, you know. But I will say this, CEO. If Caitlin Clark was walking down New Jersey, no one will know who she is. But that random hockey player that Brandon saw on TV, everybody will know who he is. Remember that?
Bro, I wouldn't even listen. If I saw Wayne Gretzky on the street, I probably wouldn't recognize him. All right.
That's a fact.
Like, it's just it's so stupid, bro.
That
Like,
fucking argument is so dumb. I wish he was here so we could fucking roast him from that shit.
yeah, that shit was that take was horrible.
Bro, women's college basketball is going on right now, and no one gives a fuck. Juju might be a better player than Caitlin Clark, and no one cares.
Gives a fuck.
No one gives a fuck. Juju Watkins highlight is talking to Jaden Daniels, nigga. Get the fuck out of here, dog.
Yeah, nah, man, fuck.
And I like Juju. I mean, I think she looks good. You should see her probably like not play basketball. She actually an attractive woman, but like I like her physically, and she actually does for a girl have a good game. But no one gives a fuck.
What, you think she's attractive?
Yeah, look up Juju Watkins. She's a good looking.
I know what she looks like. I mean, I don't.
Well, have you seen her not play like, you know, with the bun up and stuff like that?
I do. Just your taste in women are not exactly refined.
CEO, bro. Listen, Angel Reese and Juju Watkins, you know what I'm saying? Skylar Diggins, you know what I'm saying, CEO? CEO just doesn't respect the black queens, all right?
I mean, you don't even. I mean, apart from Angel Reese, I mean, you're not. I mean, most of them are light skinned girls anyway.
Nah, that's bullshit. I like some dark skinned girls. See, I used to like SZA until I found out she did witchcraft. I'm like, okay, nah, I can't do that.
Well, I mean, yeah, I know you always get spooked out, like spooked with that shit. It's fucking hilarious.
You should, bro. These fucking Megan Thee Stallion without makeup is pretty good looking.
No, I think she's attractive. Like, I would smash if she wasn't full of STDs.
She's full STD. Is she married?
No, she's not married. No, but I mean, she's an attractive. Like, she's attractive. Like, I would say that.
Honestly, besides Flag, could you even name one prospect in these year's drafts? I swear the causes the classes be dead every year. Yeah, facts. Besides Wemby, I can't name one fucking, and Wemby's like an overseas guy, so he doesn't even fucking count.
No, I can't. I can't name anyone.
Yeah, I think Flack's staying another year, so you can't even fucking count him this year. Like the NBA, like listen, you guys got to fix the college. You got to fix it, and I think because the NFL actually cares about the college game, so I think that's why it's still successful. The NBA does not give a fuck about the college game at all, all, and that's David Stern and Adam Silver's fault. Because it's like, come on, bro. There's a reason why like people like Anthony Edwards has been in the league for like he came in 2020 and he didn't pop off until 2024. That's right. Let's be for real. His first 4 years was his college years. No one gave a fuck about him.
No.
Like, come on, bro. Like, come on, man. Same thing with Jalen Green, Jalen Brunson. Another example. He was in the league since in SGA. These guys were in the league for like since 2018. No one gave a fuck about them. Let's be for real until what 2022 CEO. That's another 4 years.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, I miss the days like 2019 or 2020 where I knew the prospects in the draft. I don't know who the hell some of these guys are. Yeah, that's a fact. Yeah, it's a fact. I think man. Yeah, the NBA, fix your shit, all right? You know what I'm saying? Fix your shit. You know, speaking of Jalen Brunson's CEO, CEO, you want to know an interesting stat, CEO?
What?
The Knicks are 4-7 without Jalen Brunson. And with a cat-led team, CEO. But you know what, CEO? I had to hear all this year, Cat's looking different, man. He's looking fucking different, bro. So what's your thoughts on that?
I mean, let's be honest, bro. Apart from bums like Brandon, like who really thought that the acquisition of Cat would make any significance?
Guys at my job who I've been trying to tell them this. 2 guys at my job. I'm not gonna name them, but 2 guys at my job. I've been fucking telling them. They're like, bro, you might have to apologize to Cat. He's been cooking. I'm like, my nigga, you guys are really falling for the trap. He's not cooking. He's cooking because of Brunson. He's still a bum. He's soft.
They traded him for a reason, bro. He's getting locked up by 6'2" niggas.
He's getting locked up by fucking what's that dude's name? Derek White. The fuck out of here, bro. He's 7, bro.
Wait, Derek White, how tall is that?
He's no more than 6'2".
Derek White, height. Okay, it says he's 6'4", but we know they lie. They add like an inch or two, so he's probably like 6'3" or 6'2".
Yeah, facts. But either way, Cat's still like 6'10", 6'9", getting by and way bigger than fucking Derek. No, did he? Than fucking Derek White and getting locked up, missed airballing.
Yeah, he got blocked by some third string center that I don't even know like that. It was an African.
Yeah, sauced up by African dudes. The Celtics picked up the day before. I never seen a nigga in my life lock the fuck. And
yeah, that dude got blocked twice. He was locking that nigga up.
Like, I'm sorry, bro. He's not it, bro. He's not
like
it.
Why would the Timberwolves after getting another star like Edwards? Why would they trade away a franchise piece when they're trying to compete? Unless the nigga's cheeks.
He's soft. This new regime, because the old regime who drafted, and I'm talking about ownership, not GM. The old regime drafted Cat. The new regime wants to move on with Ant, and they feel like they can find somebody else better than Ant. And I'm gonna keep it real with you. Just looking at it, CEO. Giannis is a free agent next year. Anthony Davis is a free agent next year. You never fucking know. But we know with Cat. Cat's just soft.
Yeah, he is.
Knicks should have kept the same team from last year. Well, I mean, the Knicks is, I mean, it's the fucking Knicks. Like I said. Like, come on, bro. Like, at the end of the fucking day, it's like, then I don't even fucking know.
Bro, the Knicks are overachievers, bro. They were never competitors.
But you know what, CEO? At least last year, bro. Wait, Davis is a free agent next year? Yeah, he's a free agent next year. But at least last year, we had great. Like, I mean, you saw the games. There's a difference between the Knicks last year than this year. We have no fucking heart. And I don't know how many times I got to fucking say it. We go from a defensive team, we're a scrappy team, to now trade for Cat who can't play defense.
Bro,
it's like you're half pregnant.
You're overachievers, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's just you're not meant. Like, they're not going to championship. They're overachieving because that's what Thibodeau does. He overachieves, but he overachieves with misfits and then doesn't do anything when the time comes. We've seen this story over and over and over.
Who are you talking about, CEO?
Who else? Thibodeau.
Well, CEO, man. Who can we get better, CEO?
Bro, I don't care. Like, y'all can, like, this whole, I hate when people do this. It's like, bro, you can't get rid of John Harbaugh because who else are you going to get? Like, you can't get rid of fucking Thibodeau because who else are you going to get? I'm like, motherfucker, you can get someone, like, okay, so we're never going to try anything new ever. We're just going to stick with something forever just because we don't know what's next. Like, that's retarded.
And plus, with the NBA, bro, Steve Curry ain't shit without Steph Curry. I'm pretty sure if you remove Steve Kerr, the Warriors with Steph Curry, at least if he's in the prime, will be successful.
Yeah.
I mean, Jason Tatum is doing good just fine with Joe Mazzulla. He's had 3 different head coaches.
Yeah, it's a fact. It's just like this whole, like, what's better? Like, I'd rather, no, it's just like, no, there is no, like, stop with that logic. So, okay, so if you have a fucking, I don't know, let's see, who's a player that, okay, Joel Embiid, right? He's your center, right?
Yep.
He's, I guess he still classifies as the top 5 center.
Sure, yeah.
Like, oh my God, we can't move on from Joel Embiid because, like, who can we get that's better? Like, it's just, so I'm gonna be mediocre for the rest of my life because I don't know what's coming next. Like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, like come on, bro. And also, can I just sit here and say this too, CEO? Are we sure Thibodeau is a good coach? Like, he overworks his players in the regular season to have an overinflated what's the name? Regular season record. And then when we get to the playoffs, he gets smoked in the second round. Is that good?
No,
I'm
I
just
mean,
saying, is that good?
Thibodeau's a good coach in that he can only take you so far. So if you were garbage like the Knicks were, like complete garbage,
Yeah.
like he'll bring some relevancy to you, like you'll be competitive, but that's about it. You're not winning no championship. You're not going to compete with the biggest teams in the league. You're just going to be right there. Fucking okay. Like people see, it's people like Brandon, like they love mediocrity, right? It's just like I'm okay with being, first or second, and like I'm okay with getting bounced in the first or second round as long as we make it to the playoffs. It's that gay ass mentality.
Like fucking when the second grade teacher's like, you know what? When one student wins, we all win, type of shit.
Yeah, it's just dumb. It's like, oh, Arjun, like why should, like, I'm so scared to go get another coach because what if we return back to dog shit? So I'm okay with getting bounced in the first or second round in perpetuity not winning shit. So what's the difference between getting bounced in round one and not making the playoffs? Well, what's the fucking difference, really?
Yeah. And also, we have Brunson. Brunson's the star. He's going to take us to the playoffs. Like, I honestly, bro, I mean, I think it's because that one year that we made the playoffs with Julius Randle and with
Yeah.
Fibbs, it's like people are like, well, look what he did without Brunson. It's like, who gives a shit, dog? That was a fluke year. That was a fluke fucking year. See, the Suns went to the finals that year. The fuck out of here, bro. That was the year, like, they only had, like, a month off due to fucking COVID and shit. Like, come on, bro.
And I'm just
And I'm sorry, Thibodeau's had prime Derrick Rose, Carl Boozler, Joakim Noah, and Nate Robinson. Couldn't do shit there, CEO. He had fucking Zach LaVine, Andrew Wiggins, and Cat. Couldn't do shit there. Got rid of all those guys for fucking Cat and Jimmy. Couldn't do shit there. Now he has Brunson and can't do shit here.
right.
Like,
It's a
bro,
fact.
like, what's the consistent theme here? He's had multiple talented teams and hasn't done shit.
No, he has. It's fucking ridiculous.
Like, my gosh, can we just call this bum a bum and just call it a day? But no, CEO, man. What will happen? Like, get the fuck out of here, bro. I don't know, man. It's just, I'm very disappointed with the Knicks. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, last year it looked hopeful, CEO. We made it to the second round. Injuries got in our way. We traded for McHale, even though I wasn't a big fan of that. But I'm like, you know what? They're going full defensive. Fine, cool. And also, didn't I say this? I said you traded 5 first-rounders for Bridges. Now we can't trade for anybody else because we gave 5 first-rounders to the fucking Nets. The fuck out of here, bro. For a guy who's not even CEO, he's averaging less points than he did last year. And last year he averaged like 18. He's averaging 14 points. And can't even play defense. This dude Tatum smokes him every time he sees him, dog.
Nah, man.
Same thing with Brown, Derek White, all these guys.
Nah, it's just stupid. It's retarded. It's retarded. Right?
Like, but you know what? That's the classic Knicks right there. And guess what, people? If they do something dumb, and by the way, this was the same team who was about to trade for Joel Embiid. And we see how that turned out. Like people are like, well, at least we didn't trade for Embiid. I'm like, that's not the point. The simple fact that we were going to is very concerning. It's very concerning, CEO. That's like if you had like a girlfriend, right? She said, well, there was this one time I was about to cheat on you, but I didn't. Would you feel relieved or be like, get the fuck out of here, bitch? Come on, man.
Listen, bro. All I gotta say is, didn't I tell you? I told y'all guys 2 years back to back, but it was all CEOs just hating. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, you said what?
Didn't I say they were gonna be trash this year?
Was that before or after the Cat trade?
No, I was after. I was like, y'all niggas gonna be trash.
Well, I was right there with you, so you weren't hating at that point.
Nah, it's just like, listen, bro. I'm assuming moving forward, RJ, your expectations are now in the gutter.
Second round at best. I mean, bro, we're gonna play Detroit, beat them in like 6. You know, Brunson's gonna be fucking on a wheelchair going up against the Celtics.
Shit.
And you know, Celtics gonna put us out of misery. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's just it is what it is. I'm just happy I'm not a fucking Knicks fan.
You know what I'm saying? And by the way, before we end this stream, we'll probably end it at 2 hours. Kaiju, not Kaiju. Apex Jack and Michael, why are you guys going at it? Let me read these comments, CEO. While we're talking about sports. Let's go up, CEO. Apex Jack says to Mike, whoa. Well, hold on, someone. Let's start all the way up here. All right, here we go. Oh, great. The inbred yapping again. And then Michael says the one that is faceless. Apex, you misspelled Apex. Put a picture of your face, or is it real kaiju? Apex says, well, Mike, you fucking retard, as you're retarded as hell, so you can't think for yourself in life. Also, spell Apex right. And then Michael says, Apex, you call me a pussy, yet you're too afraid to come on my stream and prove that you're not kaiju, all because I didn't call you a shooter. You got in your feelings. Are we still going with the shooter shit, guys? It's 2025.
Yeah, that was the 2019 type shit.
Yeah, and even CEO says fucking corny. Apex says, well, I don't cry and stutter 24/7 while you starch your balls. Starch your balls. I think he meant to put scratch your balls. Watch pointless bears and gay ass wee hooping. Hell, you're not even qualified to be a teacher assistant. You're too stupid. You're too fucking stupid to do anything. And then Michael says, you cried when I didn't call you shooter after you were my biggest fanboy. At least I have a job. Meanwhile, you just sit in your basement waiting until I hit live so you can have a voice. And Michael says, because no one will give you attention. And Apex comes back and says, and you cry like a bitch on video. You can't roast for shit. Why not just sit in the corner and be the fat cunt you hassle? Or you, I think he meant to put pussy. Michael says, I don't cry, I tell facts, Apex. And once again, you're proving the narrative you're kaiju because he uses that insult before. And Apex says, I'm not kaiju, dude. I can see you're retarded as hell also. And then Apex says, it's because Michael went after Carcast in his last video 3 days ago. And Michael says, why are you defending another grown man? You got a crush on him. Okay, I didn't even know. I did hear about Michael going at Carcast because Spongy told me, but I really don't care.
Man, listen, bro. Y'all niggas need to go get a job. All right? Just go get a job. All right?
Yeah, I need to go get a fucking room.
Well, I mean, just do something productive. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Apex, you're mad because he went after Car. Why did he go after Carcast? I thought Michael blocked Carcast.
I mean, yo, y'all niggas about to be like 30 doing the same shit, bro.
I'm sorry. If you guys are 30 doing the same shit, I can't be associated with you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I can't. We have to grow up at some point. Like, I think on TRO stream, me and TRO, I think he was streaming us playing 2K on his podcast. Yeah. And Michael's like, RJ, argue with the opponent. I'm like, bro, they didn't say shit to me. I'm not arguing. Unless they talk shit to me, I'm not saying nothing to them. I'm fucking too grown for this shit. And also, I got banned for fucking PlayStation 2, by the way. So.
It's a superior console, RJ.
It's a what?
You say you're not paying for PlayStation?
No, I said I got banned from PlayStation for like.
Oh, yeah. Well, that makes sense. You probably said queer or some shit.
No, bro. Some asshole's talking shit. He started with me, and I said I was going to fuck his mom. And fucking PlayStation was like. But I said it respectfully. I said I'm going to clap your mom's cheeks. I didn't say it just like that.
So, I mean, what did he call you?
He was like, fucking this asshole had like 0 points. We were playing Park with NBA players. And I had like 10. He had like 0. The other guy had like 3 and we lost. He's like, bro, delete the game, bro. And I'm like, bro, you had 0 points. Shut the fuck up. He's like, bro, you fucking suck this, that, and that. Like, you had 0 points. And I'm like, I'm going to go clap your mom's cheeks. And then the next day I wake up, you're suspended from PlayStation Online.
You were reported.
Oh, man, fucking. I said that. You know what's crazy, right? I fucking was like, damn, I should never said that. Let me block him. and I blocked him, but too late. So I decided to do a live stream to expose him. LOL. Expose who?
Carcast, I assume.
Mike is just a what? Oh, I think he's putting hussy because he can't put pussy in the chat. But
Okay.
Mike is just a pussy. That's all. You mute him when you was crying. By the way, did Carcast really talk about your mom, RJ? Yeah, he did. I mean, I don't care. Carcast is like fucking 18 and all the way in San Francisco.
Yeah.
CEO, hop on 2K and join us. I don't think CEO would enjoy my career unless you ever play.
I don't play no fucking my career. I only hop on 2K to clap you niggas, and then I'm out.
Well, CEO, don't trust me. You're gonna get whooped. I'm telling you.
Yeah, sure. I've been playing 2K for years. I know how it works.
You have not played. First of all, you haven't played 2K since what? 22.
Nah, I played. I mean, it's all the same shit.
You're gonna be generally shocked April 3rd. But once again, see, I'm the one that has to be giving you this lesson. Also, are you also playing Brandon in TRL that day too?
Yeah, I can play them on that day too, but if they're busy, then I understand.
Because I might also be busy too. Now, great. I don't know what time you be up. I'm usually up around like 7, 8 o'clock.
Yeah, I'll be available by then.
All right, bet. Apex, you probably won't survive in a call. Oh my gosh, Michael, these Call of Duty lobbies, dog. Michael, no one cares about Call of Duty lobbies.
I stopped playing Call of Duty in like 2012. I'll be honest.
Now you see why I stopped with Mike. You will really go crazy. It's a waste at this point. Do something productive. Holy shit, dude. Even fucking what's his name, Master J. Time out. And then Josh Johnson, I'm excluding you from this because Josh Johnson loves Mike. Does anybody want to see Mike on the panel? Because Mike's been saying, bro, people want to see me on the panel. Looking at this, it doesn't really seem like anybody wants you on the panel, Mike.
Well, when's the last time you said that?
In my the last live stream Brandon was on.
I mean, listen, we all know if. Don't you want to get his takes on the Bears, RJ?
No, I don't. Even though I do think the Bears will be good this year, no, I don't.
Listen, what's the name? Mike was our residential Bears expert, all right?
We could have TOP on if you want an expert.
I mean, listen, but Michael, he has insight and special reports and shit.
I'd rather have Brandon over Mike. That's what Master J says.
Yeah, that's bad because y'all niggas hate Brandon.
Yeah. Fuck, I'd rather have Kaiju on the panel than fucking Mike. Damn, let's fuck it up. Oh, shit.
Yeah, that's bad because Kaiju is also very... Kaiju wouldn't add anything to substance.
Yeah, I think he'll be quiet for the most part.
You know what I'm saying? He would be quiet. At least with Brandon, it's like you can roast Brandon and call him out for his shitty takes.
At least Brandon's like interactive. At least he knows. Well, I wouldn't say knows what he's talking about, but he'll at least know his history. I'll say that. You know what I'm saying? He actually, when Brandon and me go at it, when CEO and Brandon go at it specifically, it's entertainment. You know what I'm saying? When Mike and CEO and when Mike and me go at it, it's just a one way. It's like fucking the Broncos in Seattle. You know what I'm saying? Same, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, and plus, I swear to God, I was just thinking, I'm like, Brandon, and plus Brandon, we don't even know when Brandon's coming on because his Knicks are shit, so.
He'll probably come on sometime around NBA. Let me look that up, actually. Well, actually, CEO, we forgot CEO. In a couple days, CEO. The MLB baseball season will be starting. You know what I'm saying? The 27th. And I can't even say I'm interested because we got fucking Aaron Boone. So,
I mean, listen, I would. The chat, obviously, listen, this is what the chat likes NFL, and they love NFL, and they like NBA. All right?
Yeah.
Now, chat, do you like baseball? I want to know because the most of you are here, so I want to know. Do you like baseball and baseball news? If not, let us know.
Yeah, please let us know.
Because if y'all don't like it,
Because
we're not going to cover that shit.
yeah, because the playing tournament does not start until April 19th. So we have a little bit of time until then.
Right? Like the majority of topics we talk is NFL and NBA, and it will continue to do so because that's what people like. But
Yeah.
we just want to. Do you like MLB? If not, because I'm not. We're not going to waste our time talking about it. No one likes it.
CEO's the Yankees fan. You should know that. CEO's the Yankees fan, bro.
So, Randomitter says yes, and Skeleton says I sometimes watch MLB.
MLB.
Nobody doesn't want to hear Mike being stupid, not knowing what a hickey is. Okay, that was.
Oh shit, that doesn't answer the question, but okay.
Listen, we'll probably cover like major MLB news, not like small shit.
But here's the problem, though. Nothing major happens until the next year. Until fucking November, bro, because that's when the fucking playoffs start. Like, bro, it's 162 games.
Hey, listen, the good thing is so many things happen with football and NBA that it'll keep shit busy. I mean, sometimes we talk about, like, I know a lot of y'all niggas don't watch UFC. I know that. And,
well, UFC is fucking kind of irrelevant now. Even Brandon saying that he watches Fight Night, CEO.
No, I'm not watching no fight. Fight Night's trash. That's why I don't watch fucking fight.
But even like Brandon, who's like a huge homer, is saying, damn, the UFC might be in trouble.
Like, what we should bring back is, like, at the end of like streams, we should let them answer, give them life advice. That's what they like to hear. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh my gosh, what was I about to say? I mean, I know boxing has a big card. I know Haney's fighting, Garcia's fighting. I know Canelo is gonna be fighting soon. He's not fighting Crawford though, so.
Man, Canelo's been going back and forth. I don't even like.
That's your boy, CEO. You know what I'm saying, bro? He went from Crawford, then he went to Jake Paul, then he went back to.
Man, stop with the Jake Paul shit. Like, Jake Paul, I don't want anything to do with that nigga. That nigga's a clown. All right.
Well, Canelo did.
No, I'm talking about watching his fights. Like his fights are so clown. Like the last time that I took a Jake Paul fights, not even seriously, but I was interested in watching was the Mike Tyson and Paul fight. That shit was an embarrassment of epic proportions. Okay, I mean that shit was. And by the way, you could tell like 2 minutes in that Mike Tyson was fucking washed, right?
Yeah.
But it's just like, and you can tell that Jake Paul didn't want to knock him out. So
yeah, he wanted to, yeah.
He didn't want to knock him out. So I'm like, this is a fake fight. If you don't want to knock him out, this is a fake fight. I'm not even. It's just some bullshit.
Now, granted, I would like to see. Listen, we know. I'm gonna keep it real with you. I think the Canelo and Jake Paul thing was a hoax. I don't think that didn't happen. I think there was like, okay, we're gonna use Canelo's name, and Canelo's like, all right, just use my name and stuff. But I wonder why he's not fighting Crawford anymore. That was like, what the fuck? I was actually looking forward to that fight.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I have.
But if I was Canelo, I would fight Jake Paul just to knock him out. Man, what the fuck are they gonna do to me?
I know, bro. I feel like I don't know, but
like Andrew Tate versus Jake Paul. CEO Andrew Tate's in the States right now. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, I mean everyone makes a big deal because Andrew Tate. I mean, I don't even keep up with Tate like that. To be honest with you.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it real. I mean, he's kind of irrelevant at this point. I saw he was at the kickboxing, the streaming site's boxing thing, but other than that, which I'm telling you, CEO, right now, and the stream off, kick streaming boxing is gonna be huge within the next 3 to 5 years, and 10 to 15 years, CEO is gonna take over. I'm telling you right now.
Wait, kick streaming?
So you know how Aiden Ross got banned from Twitch?
Yeah.
So he went on a website called Kick.
Yeah, no, I know Kick. Yeah, I'm familiar with it. Yes.
Yeah, but they have
boxing. It's like Twitch, but less restricted, I think.
Yeah, and they have boxing over there, and they stream boxing stuff. And now, granted, it's a bunch of bums boxing, but Aiden Ross is saying they're getting a bunch of 18, 19-year-old guys who actually box to go into the box, and Kick's going to pay them instead of like going through agents and stuff like that. And I'm like, this could change the landscape. This could really change the landscape, especially if it's free. Like, we can hear about stars and shit like that.
You know what? We should do that. We should start like a different league, right?
Yeah.
And Kick streaming. Have Michael fight kaiju and shit. Like that should be hilarious. And call it.
Yeah, Michael fight Kaiju. Brandon has to get involved with Lewis. You know what I'm saying?
Just
Who
call it
else?
dumbass like boxing or something goofy.
The Unfiltered Boxing. There we go.
Yeah,
Me
yeah.
and you are obviously on commentary.
Like who wants to watch professionals fight when you can watch fucking amateur clowns embarrass themselves? Like, come on.
Yeah, that's a fact. Yeah. So we're starting at the Unfiltered Boxing. You know what I'm saying? Me and CR commentary. Fly out to Albany, New York. I'll buy the ring. I'll take on Brandon instead. You do not want that work, Mike.
I mean, that'd be hilarious.
Oh, it's talking about Mike and Brandon do have a beef. I will say that to you.
I mean, that shit would be hilarious though. Like watching.
Well, talking about Mike. Mike, you might have to do double duty because you got beef with Kai. Well, I think the Kaiju thing kind of subsided now. Yeah, Brandon and Carcass, they want your head, Mike. So,
well, it should be more like I don't want this shit lasting like 3 minutes. So that's why we should put a Michael with Kaiju. That'd be more. That'd be more entertaining.
You know what I'm saying? Who else? At the end of the day, Apex. If you want to get involved, I'm pretty sure Mike will take your fight too.
That's a fact.
I'm trying to think who else had got beef. Jagganoff and Donnie. There we go, right there. Bam. right there, CEO.
Yeah, and plus we can, it's like this is gonna be like street fighting, but with dumbasses.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. We could get Fisk and that one Giants YouTuber. What's his name? The Entertainer.
Oh yeah. See, there you go. We got matchups, bro.
I want to fight too. I want to fight Ron Effect. Fuck that nigga, bro.
You don't like him,
bro? He's a cornball, bro. I always hated that nigga, even in high school.
Yo, I remember everyone was like, "Oh, we missed Ron Effect." I remember that shit.
But Ron Effect's a bozo. Oh my gosh. Oh, I can't take the internet, guys. This is my last video. Like, get over yourself, dog.
I mean, yeah, everyone gets crapped on the internet. It's a fucking internet. Like, what do you expect?
You're a grown man with a fucking Giants WWE belt, and you wonder why you're getting joked on. I should have never came back. Okay, go away. Bye. Yeah, no one missed you.
It comes with the territory. If you make videos on the internet, people are gonna like it's fucking normal.
Like a fucking bozo.
Who doesn't like in the entertainment sphere, like in the commentary sphere, right? Because you probably get less negative feedback in other types of genres, but in like the commentary sphere, when you're giving out opinions, like who doesn't get shitted on?
Facts. Get the fuck out of here. It will be a triple threat because Brandon don't like car cassies. Okay, bet. So one pay-per-view will have fucking Brandon and Mike. Other pay-per-view will have Mike and Carcass. And another pay-per-view, Carcass and Brandon. Right there. 3 main events right there, CEO.
There you go.
There we go. Hashtag Unfiltered Sports Boxing. You know what I'm saying? Fist versus Jagganoff. I think that's not a bad one too. There we go right there. We can get this going, guys. We can get this going. You know what I'm saying? But CEO, until next time, what do you want to say to the peasants?
Yeah, make sure to like and fuck you niggas.
Yeah. Hashtag Unfiltered Sports Boxing. But until next Sunday, peace.